Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. The moment you have been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. I'm your host, Don Pellegrini. Alongside me is my producer, Steven Ryan, the best damn producer in the game. It is the UA Primetime Show. We got the Draft Day Series. We got the Diamonds, Practice Squad, Vault, Jerseys, Minis here in the room. All right, and now, good shows earlier here in the break room. Looking to continue that momentum. We got a Lion Speedflex on the table right now. Looking for some company. Speedflex is residing in the Diamonds, the Practice Squad, the Vault, and that Draft Day Series. Something new and cool here in that break room. Steven, how's it going? How is your Wednesday?
Dom. I'm doing good. How about yourself, my man?
I'm doing well. How about that All-Star game last night?
That was fun. I enjoyed that.
The first couple innings, this is terrible.
Yeah,
this is boring. No hitting, no runs. The National League had Corbin Carroll, Pete Alonso with a couple homers, and the American League made it a little interesting, 6-4, and you're like, okay, that was good enough. Then, boom, you got a tie ball game, and then what, a swing off? Is that what it was called? A home run off?
Yeah, something like that.
The 3 swings, Kyle Schwarber, MVP, a lot of fun last night in the All-Star game. Hoping to have some fireworks in the break room tonight. Today's like the worst day in the year for sports. There's nothing.
There's nothing today or tomorrow, I think.
Right? Because Friday's baseball.
Yep.
I don't know, man.
It's the 4 days. Bob has mentioned this fact multiple times. There's only 4 days in the professional calendar, calendar where there's no professional sports, and we are in one of them tonight.
There's some WNBA. There's some NBA Summer League. Summer League.
Lovely.
Yeah, you don't want to watch that stuff. So if you're looking for your entertainment tonight, looking for some sports, welcome to the break room. We'll be your entertainment for this Wednesday night. I'll do a top to bottom rundown of what we have here in the break room. But first, let's do some housekeeping. Let's roll some dice to see how many times we're going to go in that randomizer tonight. And then we'll do our chase wheel spin. So let's bring this up on the screen. All righty. So we need 6 or higher on this dice roll. And that'll do. All righty. 8 is good. Back-to-back days with 8 for me. I'll take that.
There you go.
All right, let's add this on the screen. And let's see what our chase is gonna be.
Lots of different stuff going on.
Got the Draft Day, the Mix It Up, the Diamonds, the Jersey Vault, the Practice Squad. All right. It's gonna be the Draft Day Series.
Okay.
Very cool, very cool. Let me add that to the screen right here.
Now, I say this, Dom. This is a little bit different of a series.
Yes.
Than normal. I think if you hop into this series, even if it doesn't close, we do the wheel spin with those guys anyways.
Let's do it.
Yeah. So like Sam Liskey, he's already in there because he already bought a spot.
There you go.
I think that's only fair because, it's kind of hard to expect that to close.
Yes, sir. We have 12 spots left.
Possible? Yes.
So this is a little something different that we have here in the break room. It's a draft. We'll do 15 people. I think we have 12 spots left. Let me see. Yep, 12 spots left. So once this fills out, we put all the names in the randomizer. That's going to determine our draft order. And if you are number one in that draft order, well, then you have first pick, and then you could pick any of these helmets. And there you go. You have a crystallized Tom Brady. You got a Saquon Barkley, CeeDee Lamb. Let's be honest, Steven. I think we know what's going to be the first pick in this draft.
I have an idea.
The Jordan Love Lunar.
Yeah, absolutely.
There you go. But there's a Tom Brady. That's probably Tom Brady's not going to go pick 199 in this draft, right?
Well, that's not physically possible, but
Here's that Tom Brady. Whew, the crystallized Brady Speed Flex, the greatest football player of all time, 7-time Super Bowl champion. There he is, Tom Brady. Let's see some other potential draft picks. There's that Saquon Barkley. Who had a better 2024 than Saquon Barkley? Just look at the back of that helmet, Super Bowl champion. Now, we've seen a few Saquon Barkley Speed Flexes in the room before. I've never seen that one. Definitely a high draft pick worthy. Saquon, second pick overall when he was drafted by the Giants. There's Myles Garrett, former first overall draft pick. You got the A&M, the Browns ripped flex. The best pass rusher in the NFL. Making $40 million a year. Like that, huh, Steven?
Right.
But here are the helmets. You got CeeDee Lamb, Randy Moss, Jared Goff, Terry Bradshaw, Drew Brees, Jordan Love, Myles Garrett, Saquon Barkley, Barry Sanders, Tom Brady. And here we go, guys. The series will have 15 spots available, 12 now. Once all 15 spots are filled, the names of the participants will be randomized 1 through 15. The participant who is first on the list will have the first pick, and then so on. So if you have number 2, second pick, third pick, there you go. And then the host will have information ready for the time of the draft and the details of the format. So tonight, if we have 15 people ready to go, everyone's in the break room right now, ready to draft, we'll draft. But if we don't, we'll send an email tomorrow. We'll do like fantasy football style. Say, hey, guys, we'll come up with a day, come up with a time we can get everyone together, and we'll have this draft. So there we go, Steven. So I know we had a very good question earlier. I was watching the show earlier. I think it was Chris Leon said, hey, what happens if we don't have everybody for the draft? Well, if we have everyone for the draft tonight, if it fills out, we'll do it. But if not, we'll get everyone together. We'll do email, and we'll come up with a date and a time. So, guys, that is the Draft Day series. Now let's talk about our other breaks here in the room. Here are the Diamonds. Authentics are better in every single box. We have Aiden Hutchinson, Devontae Adams, Jordan Love, Jerome Bettis, LaDainian Tomlinson, Steve Smith Sr., and Kurt Warner on some speed flexes right there. You guys see those at the bottom. And then we have, how about that for secondary headliners? Twins, Rondé Barber and Tiki Barber. There you go.
Right.
Get 2 spots in a double, get the NFC South and get the NFC East, and get the Twins, Tiki and Rondé. I know Rondé Barber has one of the best signatures. I can't remember Tiki's signature. I'm imagining
Tiki's
it's
really good.
I imagine it's as good as Rondé.
It's really good.
Can't wait to see those tonight. Here's the vault, our full-size mix. We have reps, authentics, and speed flexes in the vault, along with vault keys. We have 4 vault keys remaining. We have the $300 and the $200 vault keys still out there. Speed flexes, Michael Irvin, Derrick Henry. We have the Bills triple sign and Reggie Wayne. Good to see have Reggie Wayne here in the break room. Don't see him too often. Drew Brees, Saquon, Barry Sanders, also still available. Photo headliners in the vault. And we have secondary headliner, Donovan McNabb. Let's see some videos that we have in this break. Here's the triple sign Bills. Jim Kelly, Thurman Thomas, Andre Reed. The Hall of Famers. The beautiful two-tone chrome. I like that. Usually it's the two-tone where it starts on top and fades to the bottom. This is in the front and fades to the back right there. Very, very nice. That chrome. We pulled that Mahomes already. Here's the Reggie Wayne. One of Peyton Manning's weapon. Future Hall of Famer. Surprised he's not in already. This is a sweet design, man. Damn. Awesome looking helmet and awesome player who we don't get too often here. Reggie Wayne. Damn. The U.
Good old Reggie.
Uh-huh. So, guys, attack that vault. Practice squad. Plenty of headliners still left in this series. $51 a spot in the single. 102 a spot in the double. We have the triple signed Cowboys jersey. Roger Staubach, Tony Dorsett, and Drew Pearson. Lawrence Taylor signed football. A Barry Sanders mini helmet. Mike Allstott Speed Flex. Kenneth Walker, the third Speed Flex. And a Chris Olave Speed Flex, looking to have a bounce back season for the New Orleans Saints. He's a stud. Whenever he's on the football field, he is a stud wide receiver. Secondary headliners, Frank Gore and Mongo, Steve McMichael in the practice squad, guys. $51 a spot. You can win yourself a Speed Flex. Jerseys, $29. Jerseys. Where we have the jerseys are huddle up, and we have 2 jerseys left. No headliners, but we close these out. Brand new series with brand new headliners in the jerseys, guys. But 2 boxes left, no headliners, but we close it out. Brand new series, brand new headliners. Minis, plenty of headliners still left in the mini series. It's an automatic double box break by 1 spot. $52. You can take home 2 mini helmets. Lawrence Taylor, James Cook, Kurt Warner, Eric Dickerson, Michael Irvin, Ray Lewis, Kyron Williams, Jamar Chase. And secondary headliners, Frank Gore and Thurman Thomas. So out there in the minis. $52 a spot. It's an automatic double box break. You can take home 2 minis, 1 spot, but you got to get in. 6 spots available. We have 5 to go in the jerseys, 12 to go in the draft day. That's a 15-spot draft. 6 spots to go in a single vault. We are 6 to go in a practice squad single. 6 to go in a double box break. We're 5 to go in that quad for the vault. There we go. Almost there. And we are 7 to go for the quad in the diamonds. 19 people watching right now. It's been a quiet show so far.
What's going on, everybody?
Who's out there?
What are we doing?
Don't be so shy.
At least say hi.
Yeah, at least say hi. Don't be rude. Say, hey, what's going on, guys? Or say, I was going to say, see, if I really want to give them the talk, I'll just say, you could tell us to shut up. And then they'll be like, oh, definitely take the advantage.
Oh, yeah.
They'll just be like, shut up, shut up, shut up.
They did that yesterday with us.
Uh-huh.
Right?
So what's going on, everybody? If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. That's what we're here for. If you're looking for your teams on the break page, you don't see them on our headliner list, on our breaks, drop your teams. I can let you know where they might be hiding out and who might be hiding out. If you don't see your team on the headliner list, they might be in the and more section. I'll give you some names of the players on your team who might be in the and more section. If you see the diamonds, that series is loaded. Obviously, we love the headliners, but in the diamonds, you might find a Hall of Famer, All-Pro from your favorite team, possibly. Pull Tony Dorsett, Howie Long. Current guys we pulled, Patrick Surtain II, currently the Defensive Player of the Year. Devon Achane, the stud running back for the Miami Dolphins.
Devon Achane.
Uh-huh. So, guys, what you want to do first here in the break room? It's the prime time show.
Right? I mean, we can start small if we need to.
Yeah, it could be anything. Jerseys, minis.
There's lots of different options for everyone.
Nothing wrong with hitting a single.
Jacob Wilson style.
Jacob Wilson, batting .332, started in the All-Star game. I remember when his dad was on the Pirates. Jack Wilson.
Right.
Getting old. Getting old.
Jack Wilson.
That was a good All-Star game, though. It needed to be that entertaining at the end because not the best game to start, 2-0, a little boring. And that was like, for the last couple years, it's been a little boring, the All-Star game. So
The one-time All-Star.
Yeah.
Jack Wilson. That's his son? Or
Yeah.
That's his dad?
I believe so, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Father of Jacob Wilson.
Yeah,
There
Jack
it is.
Wilson.
Nice. He has a 23.5 career WAR.
He was a good hitter.
That's not bad.
He was like a decent hitter. I mean, with no power, but like nice little slap hitter. He was a good player.
Hey, in 2004, when he was an All-Star, he had 308.
There you go.
Dang, okay.
Jack Wilson, man.
Silver Slugger. I see you, Jack.
Yeah.
296 in 2007.
Mm-hmm. He was probably at the game yesterday watching the Sun play.
I mean, he has a respectable Major League Baseball career.
Yeah, he was no scrub.
Okay.
You watched a lot of Jack Wilson with the battles with the Cubbies.
Sadly. Yeah.
Trying to think of the former Pirates players, even before McCutchen.
Pedro Alvarez.
Jason Bay.
Jason Bay.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
2007. Well, let's take a look here. He's the 2003.
Zach Duke.
Zach Duke.
Who's the pitcher? Kip
There you go.
Wells.
2004 Pittsburgh Pirates.
Yes.
Manager Lloyd McClendon.
Okay.
Oliver Perez.
Nice.
Jack Wilson. Jason Kendall.
Catcher, yeah. Former Cub.
Solomon Torres. Your boy Jason Bay.
There you go.
Mike Gonzalez. Kip Wells.
Kip Wells, former White Sox first round pick.
Chris Benson.
Yep.
Jose Mesa.
Yeah, pitch a while.
Rob McCoviac.
Yeah, first baseman. Yeah. He was on the 06.
Craig Wilson.
Okay. Koviak was on the 06 White Sox.
And then Josh Fogg. Those are their top 12 players.
Josh Fogg. Was that a catcher?
I see why they lost. I can see why they came in fifth. No, he was a pitcher.
Oh, okay. There you go. My mistake. My apologies, Josh, if you're watching right now. 27 people watching right now.
Ian Snell was on that squad.
If you guys have any questions about what we have in the break room or the 2004 Pittsburgh Pirates, you're in the right break room. You are in the right break room. Where's Bradley? Bradley, I'm sure Bradley's got some stories about the 04 Pirates.
Classics.
Man, Jason Bay. They had some nice jerseys. They had the cutoff jerseys.
I mean, I think that's when they donned the actual, like, Bucko logo, right? Not just the P. But I think that's when they had the actual, like, Buccaneer kind of pirate.
Pittsburgh Pirates. If you watched the game last night, you saw Paul Skeens start for the National League.
Oh, that was heartbreaking.
Yeah, he did not get the win. He was up 6-0.
Yeah, he was up 6-0 and didn't get the win.
Finally going to get a W. And then the American League had that late push to tie the game.
Crazy. 4 to go in the jerseys.
4 to go in the jerseys. 2 boxes left. No headliners, but we close out this series. We'll have a brand new jersey series of brand new headliners. So the faster we close out this series, the faster we have a brand new headliners and a brand new jersey series. I'm looking at the board right now, some of the headliners. See a Hall of Fame quarterback, 2,000-yard rusher, a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, former Dolphin running back who likes to inscribe weed inscriptions. That didn't give it away. That definitely didn't give it away. So 28 people out there. This is the quietest I ever seen the chat. Now, since we said who's out there, now they're just like purposely. They're like, all right, guys, we're going to see who can like go the longest without saying anything. I'm on to you guys. I'm on to you guys. I'm even on the ESPN page right now and see like the biggest news of the day is Bradley Beal going to the Clippers.
Yeah, I saw they finally bought him out.
That's rough. That is rough.
Life comes at you fast.
I was talking to Ricky, and I'm like, like 2025, what are you doing with Bradley Beal? And he's like, oh, they're desperate. I'm like, yeah.
They got a lot of the guys that it's kind of like the misfit line, for toys. Misfit land for toys.
Kawhi Leonard, James Harden. They got Brook Lopez. I forgot about that. They traded Norman Powell to Miami.
John, like one of the more respectable players.
Yeah, no, he was pretty good last year. Norman Powell. He could score. The rumor, I was hearing Chris Paul too might be going to.
He said 1 more year, I think, right?
1 more year.
And did it in Clipperland? Because a reunion in Charlotte would be a disaster.
Maybe a reunion in OKC as a backup point guard.
Yeah, right.
If you really want to get that ring. He was good to OKC too that 1 year. Was he 1 year or 2 years he was there? But I remember the 1 year they went to the postseason.
He was there 1 year.
Everyone's like, oh, they're going to suck. He was just like a throw-in in the trade.
With the rookie SGA?
Yeah, and they were pretty good.
Not a rookie, but it was his first year or second year in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, where he actually got some time. He was didn't play too much with the Clippers.
All right, shout out John Takamura. He said, hey, guys.
What's up, John?
Those diamonds look effing sick. Let's hop on in there.
Thank you, John.
And get in there.
Appreciate you, John.
That's a spot taken off in that one.
John's like, I'm sick of this Pirates talk. Here are the Diamonds. Aiden Hutchinson, Devonta Adams, Jordan Love, Jerome Bettis, LaDainian Tomlinson. And the flexes at the bottom, Steve Smith and Kurt Warner. Secondary hits, Rondé Barber and Tiki Barber, the Twins. The Twins. Hall of Famer Rondé. Tiki's retired. Remember, he retired. He had a very good year, and he retired. That was like one of my first shocking retirements for me. I was a little too young for Barry Sanders. That was, if I was, old enough for that, that would have been shocking. But Tiki, I remember, I was like, man, this guy's coming off an awesome year, and he's retiring. Then he had a job at NBC, and then years later, you hear about like the bad blood he had with Tom Coughlin. Mm-hmm. Not the best breakup But I think they made up the Giants and Tiki Barber.
Yeah, because Tiki, he said, what's his face is dead to him, right?
Well, I know he was like, it was a bad breakup. A bad breakup. And he was bashing the team after he left. But, time heals all wounds, right?
Right. It does.
That is true. So is winning in the break room. Who's going to get some dubs tonight? Yeah, it's a rough sports day when you got the summer league. The summer league stories
on the
leading
top. Yeah.
I'm even looking. See, Belichick pushes back on Kraft. I don't even know what that is. Chargers Harris likely to start camp on NFI. Trey Harris, Chargers wide receiver. See those Chargers, man. I know we talked about it a little bit yesterday, but I was looking more at the Chargers, the new uniforms, the navy blue ones specifically. Those are so nice, man. I really like those. I can't wait till we see that helmet here in the break room. The kind of the modern throwback of the navy blue Chargers lid that they wore in the late 90s, early 2000s.
Right.
I mean, they wore them in 94 or 95 when they went this. What year did they go to Super Bowl and play
Was it
the Chargers? Was it 94? So it would
They
have
played
been 95.
the Niners? They played the Niners?
Yeah, that was the Steve Young 6 Super Bowls. I think Stan Humphries was the quarterback for the Chargers, and you're like, who? And it's like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and they're there.
They were there.
But that was, I think, Natrone Means, right? Natron Patron?
I don't even know. I know Junior Seau was on that team. I have no clue. Now let's see. 1994 Chargers. Coach was Bobby Ross. They won 11-5. They lost in the Super Bowl 49-26 to the 49ers. Here's the roster. Stan Hump. Natron Means. Good call.
Yep.
Good call. Rookie. Natron Means.
What were his numbers?
Only 1,300 yards,
Yeah, I was
12
gonna say,
touchdowns. So he was the
that
man.
was the running back.
He was the man.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Yeah, Junior Seau, of course. That was one of those teams you're like, what? They made it to the Super Bowl? But let's look at these lids. Means was on. Yeah, Means was a beast. What's up, Ty?
So,
There you go.
Ty,
Our man Ty Percival.
appreciate you
Thank you, Ty.
clarifying that.
No, I'm just happy that our chats work. I was getting a little worried.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Were we not connected?
anyone out there? Thank you, Ty. Here we go. I think these look good. Can I get a photo? Every time I look for these, it sends me to a video. I need a photo. What's up, Ty Percival? Now I can't go back. There you go. You got the navy blue. Here we go. I like these a lot. Kind of like the modern throwback. Just reminds me of the LaDainian Tomlinson days, right?
Right.
Even before
Everyone
Drew Brees,
had
Doug
that
Flutie.
standard,
Man, the Chargers. Go Chargers, go. What's going to be our first break here tonight? It is 6:25. We need to charge in these breaks, right? And our man John's getting it started in the Diamonds. The Diamonds, the best break in the room because authentics are better. What's better than an authentic helmet? A Speed Flex. There's the Kurt Warner and the Steve Smith. First started watching football was around the 2002, 2001,
Right.
around that range. Kurt Warner, he was the man. 2-time MVP, already a Super Bowl champion, leading the Rams to the Super Bowl against some underdog team, the Patriots, some backup quarterback, Tom Brady. That was the first Super Bowl I ever watched, David. You never forget your first Super Bowl, right?
Yeah, so that was your first one?
Yes.
Say it again.
Patriots, Rams, the Vinatieri.
Yep. I would say mine was literally the year before.
Ravens.
No, sorry. You know what? Honestly, I don't even remember that one. I remember literally Rams
Nobody
and
does.
Titans.
Yeah.
And then I remember Rams and Patriots. But yes, that one definitely did happen.
It does get skipped over the
It
Ravens.
does. It just does. I don't know. I mean, what was I? Like 10 years old when that happened. So who knows what I was thinking when I was 10.
Man, you never forget your. That's a question for the chat. What was your first Super Bowl that you can remember?
And do you remember
watching?
the second one?
I remember the second. Bucks Raiders, baby.
Well, yeah, that's
Bucks Raiders.
Bucks Raiders would have been my third, but should have been fourth Super Bowl.
I was 10 years old, and that was my dad's favorite player, Natron. Nice. That means your dad meant business. Natron means business.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Very nice. Natron means a name that we get in the break. He'll be in the and more section in any break, really, if you see him, right? Natron means. I pulled him in the break room on the Chargers, on the Jaguars. So there you go. Number 1, which was not the Super Bowl.
Oh.
The NFL versus the AFL. What was like Super Bowl 3 was like the first time it was like referred to as Super Bowl, or 4. I know the first couple were not referred to as a Super Bowl. Just like the NFL versus the AFL game.
Right.
3, yeah. Jets Colts.
Number 3.
Yeah, the Jets Colts. The
Namath one?
Yep, the guarantee. Cowboys Steelers. Nice. That was Cowboys Steelers. Was that 95, 96, right? I think that was the year before the Packers won. I know Cowboys Steelers played each other in a couple Super Bowls, but I think Ty's talking about the 90s one, right? Unless he's talking about the Jackie Smith one where he dropped the pass.
That's a throwback, right?
In the end zone.
Hey, I think we've gotten Jackie Smith.
We got him on the Cardinals.
Cardinal, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
the Cardinals.
That's a name you might find in the jersey.
The last one, yep. I think that was 95, so Super Bowl had to take place in 96. Yes. Bill Cowher was the coach. I remember watching like an old Super Bowl DVD, and they had the video of like Cowher walking back after he lost, and his family's crying. He's like, "It's okay," and it's like, man, sad. It's like, you see the teams after they win, and they're all excited, and see the team that gets defeated, and it's like, man, that sucks. We all.
And then they're like, "How do you feel?"
San Fran and Cincy was the first one for me, 1982.
That's a good one.
Was that the John Candy one, or is that the? I know San Fran and Cincy played each other twice.
Didn't they just dominate them both times?
No, I think one of them
They did a game-winning drive, right?
Montana had the John Taylor drive, right? The John Taylor's only catch of the game.
What a catch. What a catch.
And Montana, I remember watching a documentary. Montana's like, I felt bad because that was John Taylor's only catch. I'm like, well, if you're going to get one catch, make it that catch, right?
Yeah, I only want one catch in that situation.
Joe Montana. It's kind of, Craig's first Super Bowl, Joe Montana. My first Super Bowl, Tom Brady. Got the all-time great quarterbacks.
Damn, Craig, you ain't that old.
Yeah, that ain't too bad. That ain't too bad.
I guess right in the subconscious thinking.
No one has said when one of the Packers like first 12 championships. No one said that yet.
Is that Dwight Clark? Oh, did he catch one of the Bengals?
Was that the Cowboys, Dwight Clark? Right to go to that Super Bowl. Right, it's against that.
What year? 1982.
I know Dwight Clark was the Cowboys, right, to go to the Super Bowl. I believe. I'm getting my plays confused. I think John Taylor was Super Bowl. Dwight Clark was
Yeah, this had to be the game-winning drive one because San Fran won 26-21. Wow, Cincinnati 14-5.
Yeah, man. Mm-hmm.
They made a charge at the end.
Was that
right? It was 20-0 at half. 20-0 at half, and then the Bengals scored 7 in the third.
Bills Giants for Dave.
And I'm guessing they went up 21-20 in the fourth, and that's when Joe Montana said, "Hey."
What year is that? 82?
82, yeah.
Is that Ken Anderson? He's coming off an MVP year. Ken Anderson, good stash. I like this. See, now we got the chat engaged. Chat's ready to go. All
4
right,
catches
I like
for
this.
45 yards for Mr. Dwight Clark.
There you go.
Ken Anderson, he threw for 300 yards.
Dwight Clark, I remember years on when
Shout out to Dan Ross, 11 catches, 104 yards.
I believe he became the general manager for the Cleveland Browns years
he was about to be
later.
the Super Bowl MVP.
Who?
Dan Ross was about to be the Super Bowl MVP if Joe Montana didn't march down there and destroy them.
Man, I don't even know who Dan Ross is, so he's probably mad that Montana
yeah, bro.
took that MVP.
He's a one-time Pro Bowler, Daniel Richard Ross.
Well, yeah, general manager for the Cleveland Browns in 1999, 2001. Dwight Clark.
Former Green Bay Packer.
I don't remember. For what year?
1986.
I didn't watch a lot of Packers in 86.
You guys were 4-12.
Yeah, I wasn't watching a lot of Packers in 86.
Shout out Forrest Gregg.
Yeah, he's a Hall of Famer, Forrest Gregg. 82 is the year I started watching most sports. Yeah. I remember 2001, 2002, leading into that year was when I first started watching. I was more of a, like when I first started watching sports, I was number one. Baseball was my number one sport.
Yeah,
like I was obsessed. I love football, but baseball was my number one. Now I love football the best, but I remember just being obsessed with baseball. If I had like a pick back then, it was MLB. But I did love football. But
Loved baseball was my number one.
So I became Cal Ripken
I
fan.
only really watched football for the Super Bowl when I was young. Because that's when you went to the parties and stuff. Basketball didn't really pick up for me until like 05. because then, you needed a winter sport.
Yep.
And then I did like hockey, but I just didn't have enough time.
Yeah, hockey was always cool. I used to watch hockey when it was on ESPN.
When it was on, I would watch the games.
Yeah, and then there was the lockout, and it wasn't on ESPN anymore, so you kind of just...
I remember that. Yeah, that lockout. That was brutal.
And my parents, it's not like now where you have like a whole bunch of channels. Like growing up, it was like, can I get this? My parents were like, no. And it was like, okay, that's it.
Right.
Can't get it. So, yeah, MLB, I remember watching the Sunday night ESPN games when it was John Miller and Joe Morgan. They were so great on the call together. That was like Sunday night football to me, where I would order a pizza and make that a big deal because it seemed like the games were always entertaining. Now, I mean, ESPN, they don't really care too much about, baseball as much as you could tell because they're
giving up the rights.
Letting it go. But I used to love listening to Joe Morgan and John Miller on the call. Those guys were great. Mean Joe Green with Pittsburgh versus Dallas. Nice. There you go. Mean Joe Green. It's a name you might find in the Ann Moore section in the Diamonds. I won't say it's his face, though. I'm not going to tell him he's in the Ann Moore section.
Right.
Mean Joe Green. Possibly the greatest Pittsburgh Steeler of all time. We got a Steeler in the Diamonds right now. I can guarantee it's Jerome Bettis on the rave, the bus. You watch the show Tires on Netflix with Shane Gillis?
I have not yet. I know you have been telling me about it.
I tell you, you'll like it. You'll be a fan. He has a pet turtle, and he named him Jerome Bettis. I thought that was funny.
The bus.
Aiden Hutchinson, Devontae Adams, Jordan Love, Jerome Bettis, LaDainian Tomlinson. Then we have the Steve Smith Sr., former Triple Crown, future Hall of Fame wide receiver. Let you know, the NFL underrated how hard it is to get in the Hall of Fame, that Steve Smith is still not in Canton, Ohio. And then we have Kurt Warner, a Hall of Fame quarterback. Looks like we got the Rams and the Cardinals on that bad boy. Very cool, very cool. I love that we have the Cardinals on there because I honestly think Kurt Warner's best years are with the St. Louis Rams, but he's not a Hall of Famer without that stint with the Arizona Cardinals. That was like, oh, he's back because it looked like for years he had the concussion issues, he had the thumb issues, where it was like, man, those 4 years, like that was fast for Kurt Warner. Kind of, he fizzled out. Mark Bolger was a starting quarterback before you knew it in St. Louis. Then he goes to the Giants, and he was just there as a replacement. They drafted Eli. They knew it wasn't going to be long for Kurt Warner. Goes to the Cardinals, a team that was just that's where careers went to die when we were kids, right, Steven?
Right.
Emmitt Smith. It was like, man, he went to the Cardinals. They're not going to be good. That was a team with as the kids say nowadays, the least amount of aura. So
you're not wrong. Aura's the right.
And he made him a NFC contender. They went to the Super Bowl. It was one of the greatest Super Bowls of all time. It took a couple of all-time plays for him to lose that game, but good to see Kurt Warner in the break room on that awesome ripped helmet. Cardinals and Rams. I had a dream I was chasing Jerome Bettis trying to get his auto last night.
You won, probably. You got him, right?
You probably got. It's better to be like chasing him than be in front of him, right?
Yeah.
Because if you're in front of him, then it's the bus. You're like,
much better to chase the bus than to the other way. If you were getting trucked by him, you like wake up in a cold sweat from a dream, like, oh, you're falling, and when you land, you wake up. Like that's when you're like, oh my god, the bus is about to truck me. And when he trucks you, you wake up from the dream, like the Dwayne Wade commercial, the Gatorade commercial. Dwayne Wade commercial.
You know what I'm talking about, right? So that is the Diamonds in the room. What breaks you guys? And if you're in any break and you're just sick of waiting, say, come on, guys, I'm in the Diamonds, I'm in the vault, I'm the practice squad, the jerseys, the minis, whatever break you're in. Because like I always say, you guys don't listen to me. You guys listen to each other. So say, come on, help me out. I'm sick of waiting. Minis, jerseys, Diamonds, vault, draft day. 12 spots to go in that draft day series. No, you got to wait. He was going uphill. The bus. Well, that was probably the bus when he was on the Rams, I'm guessing. Early in his career. Here's that draft day series.
The limo.
The limo. That's a good one. That is a good one.
Probably could squeeze through a lot of different running back slots that way.
Mm-hmm. Got the Tom Brady crystallized lid. There's the Saquon Barkley, Myles Garrett, CeeDee Lamb. If I was doing a mock draft, Steven, I'll just do 3 because I don't want to do a 15, helmet mock draft, bore everybody, put everyone to sleep. I think, let me know, guys, if you disagree. Brady, Saquon, Myles Garrett? Or maybe if you like your quarterbacks, maybe they Jared Goff.
I think if you get,
if you're a fan of the Cowboys,
if you're the number
CeeDee
one
Lamb.
pick, it's like fantasy, right? You kind of have an obligation.
Well, this one, you don't have to worry about like a curse or anything.
Yeah.
It's a Tom Brady curse. You don't have to worry about a fantasy football curse or a Madden curse. Maybe a common curse. I don't know. Maybe that. But, No Madden curse with this draft day series. Fantasy football coming up. This would be a nice little just to get you in the draft mode, right?
I'm excited for fantasy football.
I mean, the best part about fantasy football is the draft, right?
Yes.
That's the best part. And then the rest is
because everything else hasn't happened yet.
yes, and you're so excited. Your team's better than everyone else's team.
You think?
And then a guy tears ACL in preseason, and you're just like, this is bull.
Yep. What a waste of money.
But there is that draft day series. Got Terry Bradshaw and that camo. I like the camo lids. I think they look the best on the Steeler helmets. I don't know why. It just looks like it fits. It just looks right on the Steelers. It might be that yellow stripe in the middle. Might be the yellow ink, the Terry Bradshaw beautiful signature. But I think the camouflaged lids look the best with the Steelers.
You're not wrong.
There's the Drew Brees rave. Craig. Hall of Fame quarterback. Which is why we don't hold our draft until after Labor Day. That's right.
Smart.
That's smart. I have some leagues that just can't wait. They want to draft right now if they could.
Yeah, no, that's there's too much chaos
Right.
to go on.
It's like, guys, that's what the mock drafts are for on ESPN or whatever.
Yeah, you gotta go, you gotta go hanker that itch in the mock drafts. I got the 7th pick in my friend's draft.
Oh, you know your order already?
Yeah, we know our order already.
That is such a, I would love that for my league.
Well, my friend's league, we do that, and then my dad's league, we do a day of.
Yeah, we do the cards. We have the cards and we do a random order. I get it. I got you, Craig.
My friends do the.
I got you. I get it.
My friends do what? It's to decide the divisions, the playing cards, like the deck of cards. Yeah. So I don't know what's gonna happen. We have a new guy in the league this year because a gentleman retired because he just had his 2nd baby, and I'm like, excuse me,
hello.
I'm like, you gotta keep these mother truckers in check, okay?
Me and my buddy, and it was his first time in the league, and he knows football. He plays Madden, I guess, so he knows, he's messing around. And he drafted 2 defenses last year, and we were all making fun of him. And actually, it came back to very help him because the defense he drafted, the guy who was making fun of him the most for it, he played him, and it was the bye week for his one defense. And it was, who defense was it? Gosh, I forget what defense was.
They're doing. I think we're definitely playing a league.
Yeah,
we'll
do something.
Year.
Yeah, we'll do something as the gets closer. I always say this year that I'm cutting down my leagues. I'm only gonna be in 2 leagues this year, and then I end up being in 6. So, I always say that. But someone's like, "You want to draft?" Yeah, I always say that. I'm always like, "I don't want to draft anymore." And someone's like, "You want to join my league?" Yeah, I do. I love fantasy football. Draft day series in the room. I just love football. Love some breaks. Let's do a top to bottom rundown while we're talking about some football. The Diamonds, Aiden Hutchinson, Devontae Adams, Jordan Love, Jerome Bettis, LaDainian Tomlinson, Steve Smith, Kurt Warner, Rondé Barber, and Tiki Barber. I can't tell you if I ever had LaDainian Tomlinson in fantasy, to be honest with you.
I did.
I mean, should have. I should have.
I had him his record-setting year.
Definitely had Devontae Adams, Jordan Love in fantasy.
Right.
Definitely had them. There are official leagues and not official leagues in UA, though.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, Craig, if you can find a commissioner, you guys are more than welcome to run the league. I am out. I'm not dealing with that again.
I don't want to be commissioner.
Not that it was very stressful. They were actually really, really great.
Golf starts in 6 hours. Ooh, where's it at?
Yeah, where are they playing?
Under center. Vault. Michael Irvin, Derrick Henry, Drew Brees, Saquon Barkley, Barry Sanders. We have the Bills triple sign, Jim Kelly, Thurman Thomas, and Andre Reed. And I think this lid might be the coolest in the room. The Reggie Wayne. Good to see Reggie back here in the break room. Here's the video. Not a name we get too often. This is sick. Very, very cool. Reggie Wayne. Him and Steve Smith, who are in the Diamonds. And then, gosh, we got to add Torrey Holt to this list and up more wide receivers who should be in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I mean, it scares me how long these guys are going to have to wait because see how long it took Sterling Sharp to get in the Hall of Fame? But they're going to be in. Open Championship. Oh, in Northern Ireland.
Royal Portrush.
Oh.
What a name.
You a golf guy, Steven?
No.
Same.
No.
Practice squad?
Did they ask you about it?
No, what?
This is gonna sound horrible, but I don't care. So they came up to me over there, they're like, Steven, you trying to go golfing? I was like, no. And then they're like, you don't want to go golfing? I'm like, no, I hate golf. And they're like, you don't want to come out with the team? And I'm like, no, I'm trying to tell you, I do not like golf.
I'm with you.
Like, I don't want to go out there. I don't want to deal with the sweat. I suck at it. Like, he's like, that's not the point. I'm like, I don't care. I don't like golf.
I'm with you 100% because when my buddies like come golf with us, I'm like, I don't like doing it. I'm not good at it. They're like, well, everyone sucks. I'm like, well, that's cool.
That's great.
That's
you guys
awesome.
like doing it.
Yeah, I don't like doing anything I'm not good at.
Yeah.
Maybe, you know, people, you can make
They're
your
like, you can drink. I'm like, I don't care to drink that bad.
Right,
Like,
you know, it's like it gets hot. You know, it's like okay, one bear's cool, and then you have another bear. And it's like, man, I'm in the sun. It's actually pretty damn hot right now.
This is
So
dehydrating.
I get it, man. It's fun if you're good at it. It's fun. It's relaxing
Not
for
even
some
if you're
people.
good at it. If you truly enjoy
Yeah, if you do it, yeah,
driving the car around with the boys,
Right.
I understand. I don't care that much.
Yeah, it's just not my thing.
Why don't we just hang out in the northern woods and shoot something?
I'd rather
know?
I'd rather go to the ball game.
Like fishing.
I like fishing.
I would fish.
I would fish over golf.
Yes.
I love to fish.
Fishing. Love fishing.
I don't fish too often, but I do love to fish. Remember me and my buddies used to go fishing. That was fun stuff. Caught some catfish. So
Yeah. So I don't think you weren't here yet, but I don't think I've ever told you my bachelor party where I got married. It was on the Wisconsin River. My friend had a cabin there. Yeah, we caught fish. You know, like it was just relaxing. We caught a fish that was good enough to take off the river.
ooh,
Skinned it, deep fried it, like from river to plate in about an hour.
you had a fish fry?
Fish fry.
Nice, man.
And it was. I don't know. I don't know if it tasted better because we caught it.
Were you in Wisconsin?
Oh yeah.
Wisconsin fish fry.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
It was on a Friday night. It's what we do.
Would you play golf if you had supermodels in each of your carts?
I'm married. I don't care that much. Dom, that might be more tempting for Dom.
I like my job, Bob. I'm gonna ignore that question because I like my job. I'll golf if we have a good crew. If we have a good crew, you know, good squad going,
And it's fall.
and I'm forced to go. If I'm forced to go, I'll go.
If I'm paid to be there.
So, Adam, for the draft, if we have everyone who filled out the spots ready to go tonight, we'll draft tonight.
Yeah.
But if we don't have everyone tonight, we'll do it like we'll send an email tomorrow with everyone who filled the spots, and we'll kind of do like fantasy football style. Say, hey, what's the best time? What's the best date that we can get everyone together and do this draft? Like I said, if we fill it out tonight and everyone's here, we'll do it tonight. But if not everyone's here, we'll get everyone an email. And we'll send it out, and we'll come up with the best time and date for that draft. Because obviously, you don't want to do it and not one person be here, and it's like this person. It's like the fantasy football draft, and when you do like a mock draft or whatever, and someone has to pick, and you're waiting forever, right? So, I want everyone in the room here for that nice little flow of things, right? So, good question, Adam. Very good question. That draft day series, 12 spots to go in that. Do some scouting. There it is.
Yeah, but Bob, I don't like golf. I don't think you understand. I really don't like golf.
Draft day helmet series. Got Barry Sanders on that. I like that Oklahoma State. There he is. Draft day. That's what Adam was asking about. 12 spots to go. We're still waiting on our first break, Steven. It is 6:46 here in the break room.
What's it gonna be?
What's going to be our first break? We're halfway there on a practice squad. Hey, only $51 a spot. You can win yourself a Speed Flex helmet. Chris Olave, Kenneth Walker III, Mike Allstott, still out there in the practice squad. There's the Chris Olave.
Yeah, that's also another thing, Bob. I'm definitely not paying anything to add to my golf game.
I got a buddy who, when I went to Wisconsin just a couple months ago, and he was bragging and whatever, I took golf lessons over like $1,000 a lesson. He still sucks.
Yeah, like,
And I was
not,
like, dude, like, he goes, well, I'm better than I was before. I'm like, yeah, but you still suck. It's like you paid $1,000 and you're not good at something.
I'm playing basketball until my wheels fall off,
Yeah.
and then I'm done. I might go play softball.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not. No, it just doesn't interest me. You guys, I don't get it. Like, they say baseball's boring, but golf moves slower than that. Especially when, like, you know, like,
Thank you.
They're not professionals?
Thank you.
It's even worse. It's even
Thank
worse.
you. Baseball's boring. It's too slow. And then they watch 12 hours of golf.
Yeah, I'm like, who are you?
I'm sorry. I'm not talking smack about golf. It's a great sport. People can love what they love.
I get why they like
Just
it.
not for me.
I get why they
I'm
like
not good at it.
I'm going to say that.
Yeah.
I get why they like it. It's just not my cup of tea.
Yeah, I like mini golf. That's relaxing.
Pickleball, you see now, like I would more like pick that up. Pickleball is fun. I have some family members that are into pickleball.
It's popular now.
It's very popular. It's a growing sport. It's actually competitive.
Pickleball. I like the name pickleball.
It's like tennis, right? But it's like
I know LeBron.
it's not as wide and wide ranging, but yeah, pickleball, Bob, have fun. My aunt loves it. I see pictures of them doing it all the time.
What about pool football? Is like that a sport?
They need to bring that back.
That needs to be. I got
Water polo,
so I was at Marshall's, one of those stores or whatever, and I was just like walking,
tennis with a heavy wiffle ball. Yep.
just walking through the halls, and I just saw like a pool football, and I was like, well, I need to have this. I need to have it. So I bought it, and I'm just tossing the football in the pool, just trying to work on my, trying to get a scholarship to maybe Rutgers or something. But pool football, tennis with a heavy wiffle ball. Well, if we don't do some breaks soon, maybe me and Steve are going to head out early and play some pickleball. We need to pick up the action here in this break room. 32 people watching right now. If you guys have any questions, please let us know. That's what we are here for. If you're looking for your teams on the break page, let us know who your squads are. I can lead you where your teams are hiding out. If I don't see them on the headliner board, I can tell you where your team might be seen in the and more section and who on your team might be there. But let us know what you're looking for. I think I was doing a rundown. I was at the practice squad. Let me continue that.
Squad.
Practice. Triple sign Cowboys jersey. Roger Staubach, Tony Dorsett, Drew Pearson. We got the Lawrence Taylor football. Getting the double. You can win both those items in one spot. Barry Sanders on the Slate mini helmet. Mike Allstott on the Bucks Speed Flex. How about those Bucks, the road creamsicle all white uniforms? Those are going to be sick. Kenneth Walker III. There you go. One that's, we see the Seahawks flash helmet a lot. We see the Rave helmet. The Seahawks standard, we don't see too often. It's a clean looking lid. The Seahawks standard lid. Kenneth Walker III. And we have Chris Olave, the wide receiver for the New Orleans Saints. Hopefully he stays healthy this year because he's a great talent. Saints, I know they have a lot of quarterback issues, but the skill players, they got some decent players skill position-wise. Obviously, Alvin Kamara, that's obvious, but Chris Olave, Shaheed, Taysom Hill,
Shaheed.
the offensive weapon, Taysom Hill himself.
Mm-hmm.
Kellen Moore, the new head coach for the Saints. Jerseys, we have 2 boxes left. No headliners, but we close out this series. Brand new series with brand new headliners. 2 boxes left. No headliners. The minis, it's an automatic double box break in the minis. Lawrence Taylor, James Cook, Kurt Warner, Eric Dickerson, Michael Irvin, Ray Lewis, Kyron Williams, Jamar Chase. And then we have secondary headliners, Frank Gore and Thurman Thomas. Still out there in the minis. So 6 spots to go on that. 4 to go in the jersey. Still looking for our first break. I'm going to drop some links in the chat. There's the practice squad. You can win yourself a Speed Flex helmet for $51. What up, Polo? How you doing, my man? Polo Rex here in the break room. What's going on? Here's the link for the Vault Quad. That's 5 to go. What's going on? Jamar Chase in the minis. If you're looking for Jamar Chase, he's in the minis, if that's what you mean. On that white Bengal lid, the alternate, which you could double up with Ray Lewis, who's still out here. There's that Jamar Chase.
Lots of great names.
Uh-huh. I got you, Paul. I'll drop the link for you, too. There you go, my friend. Challenge flag mini. Jamar Chase. Possibly the best wide receiver in football. It's him or Justin Jefferson. Can't go wrong with either one. Joe Burrow said Jamar Chase, one of the best players of all time already. Can't wait for football to come up. We're almost there, Steven. We're already almost done with July. What's today's date? 16th.
16th, yeah.
Halfway done with July. We'll be in August. Preseason about to start. Early August. Let's see the preseason schedule.
We're getting there.
We are getting there. I like preseason the first week, and then I'm like, all right, this sucks. I need some real fun. It's like
This was fun.
It's like spring training. It's like, oh, the first game of spring training, and then when the starters come out, and you're watching all like the guys, not even the backups, like the random spring training guys. It's like, oh, this is rough.
The 52 through 60 guys.
Yeah, the number 87, number 88. They don't even have the names on the back. So we got the schedule up right here. We have the Hall of Fame game, Chargers and the Lions. That's in 2 weeks.
Wow.
July 31st, trade deadline. Be a busy day, good sports day, July 31st. Then you got August 7th. Colts Ravens. Let's get to the real thing. Oh, there it is. How good does that look, guys? We're almost there. September 4th, September 5th, and then September 7th is that Sunday. We are almost there. Cowboys, Eagles, always can't go wrong with Cowboys, Eagles, right?
No, that's a good one.
Can't go wrong for the primetime game. Chiefs, Chargers, we already know how that game's going to go. Chargers are going to have to lead the entire game, and then they're going to fumble with 2 minutes left, and the Chiefs are going to kick a last-second field goal to win the game. Right? That's pretty. Yeah. We could probably guess.
Sounds accurate.
We're going to guess how that's going to go. Colts, Dolphins, probably won't be on my quad box. Jets, Steelers, I'll have that on at noon. That's going to be a little box office. Got Rodgers getting potentially revenge. Maybe Justin Fields getting some revenge. Jags, Panthers. Interesting, I guess. Saints, Cardinals.
You say Jags, Panthers? I mean, that's the start of it all, allegedly.
Commanders, Giants, year 2 for Jaden Daniels. This can be a good one. Bucks, Falcons. Might be the best game at 12 o'clock right there. Bucks, Falcons. I think those two teams will be competing for an NFC South title. Big injury for the Bucks. Tristan Wirfs.
Yeah.
He's going to miss a couple games to start the season. That's a huge injury. And Atlanta got the 2 new pass rushers in town.
All right, Don, we got ourselves a break.
Let's do it. What are we breaking first,
We
Steven?
are breaking the practice squad single.
We're talking about practice. All righty. Thank you, guys. Get my message ready in the chat. Drop me a box number 4. Practice squad. That's PS. Timothy, Brian, Larry, Adam, and Christopher. Thank you guys for closing this out. Thank you for getting in. So drop me a box number, please, for our practice squad. Chris Olave, Kenneth Walker, Mike Allstott, Speed Flexes. Then we have the Barry Sanders mini, the Lawrence Taylor ball, and the Cowboys triplets jersey. So looking for a number for the practice squad. Secondary headliners, Frank Gore and Steve McMichael. Mongo, Hall of Famer. Rest in peace. So Timothy, Brian, Larry, Adam, Christopher.
What do we got?
I'll give you guys a few seconds. If not, I'll bring that wheel up. Once that wheel is up on the screen, any box call is invalid. What's up, Mark? Vault, Michael Irvin, Derrick Henry, Drew Brees, Saquon Barkley, Barry Sanders, the Bills triple sign speed flex, and then Reggie Wayne still out there. So plenty of headliners in that vault. We also have 4 vault keys, a $300 vault key, $200 vault key, $100 vault key is out there as well, along with the $50 vault key. And then Donovan McNabb, secondary headliner. So the vault, good shape right now, my friend. My opinion, my favorite helmet in the room, besides the crystallized Tom Brady, of course, that is sick. But breaks-wise, Reggie Wayne Speed Flex. I got Adam with 10. Thank you, Adam. And we do have 10. Appreciate you.
10 sounds good.
All righty. So Adam just beat out Christopher.
Yeah, sorry, right?
Yep, 10. And the randomizer. Let's bring this up on the screen.
Did that Sam Laporta come from the practice squad?
The Laporta. Where did the Laporta come? I believe. I have to double check.
I can check the winner sheet.
But all right. 8 times. Let me double check. Yep. You guys see in the corner 8 times. All right. Let's do this. Ocho.
It was the practice squad.
Practice squad. Hey. Let's see a flex in this practice squad. And the final. All right, there we go. Copy and paste, take you to your divisions. For our practice squad single, number 4. All right, Chris, you got the NFC North, the NFC South. Timothy, you got the NFC East and the NFC West. Christopher, you got the AFC North. Adam, the AFC South. Brian, the AFC East. And Larry, the AFC West. Chris says the Laporta is mine. Congrats, Chris. Congratulations. It's a beautiful helmet. Let's see what we have here. All right. Looks like we have a mini helmet. Could be a headliner. We have ourselves a, love the lid. A Rave Jaguar lid is Mark Brunell.
Yes.
The former Pro Bowl quarterback for the Jacksonville
Love that.
Jaguars. That's going to be Adam in the AFC South. Congratulations, Adam. Hey, box color magic. Very nice. This Rave is beautiful. Got the Beckett cert on the back. Congratulations. Mark Brunell. Rave Mini. Very, very nice.
That is, oh man, I love the Rave.
Me too. Especially the Jags.
So beautiful.
Especially Mark Brunell too.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very nice, Adam. Congratulations. Beautiful looking lid.
I mean, he's still the best quarterback of their franchise, right?
Technically, Trevor Lawrence,
He has a chance, but
he has a chance, but still has a lot to prove. As of right now, it's Mark Brunell. Cool hit right here. Beautiful looking helmet. 2, 5, 6.
So we're 4 to go in the jersey. We're 5 to go in the vault single. 5 to go in the vault quad as well. What are we going to get into next, ladies and gentlemen? That is the question.
Mm-hmm. Very nice. I could write that again. I misspelled that. And then my OCD is just going to bother me.
It's going to tear you a new one.
It's gonna, you know it. You know me. You know me. Mark Brunell. Nice hit, Adam. All right. Put this bad boy away. This is a nice helmet. Wow. Love the Raves. As nice as that is, Steven, the ratios just went up for that practice squad. So if you want to win yourself a Speed Flex helmet in the practice squad, your chances just increase. No, thank you, Adam.
Thank you for hopping on in.
Yeah, thank you for hopping in that break. Nice W. Mark Brunell, Pro Bowl quarterback. Lefty. Just like the dice roll, number 8. So let's do some more. It is the 7 o'clock hour here in the break room. It's good to break something there.
Right.
That was the practice squad. So let me bring this up on the screen. Chances have increased to win yourself possibly a triple signed Cowboys jersey. We have the Lawrence Taylor football. Again, a double. You can win both those items with one spot. The Barry Sanders mini. Mike Allstott Speed Flex. Kenneth Walker, the 3rd Speed Flex. Chris Olave Speed Flex. Hey, you're getting the double. Mike Allstott and Chris Olave Speed Flexes. 2 Speed Flexes is only going to cost you $102. How about that, Steven? And then we have Frank Gore and Steve McMichael, secondary headliners. What's up, Rob? Rob Finch. What's going on, my man? How you doing? Happy Wednesday. Welcome back in the UA break room, my man Rob Finch. Rob, a big-time Lions fan. Got the Barry Sanders mini in the practice squad, Rob. Lions in the diamond. Rob, you read my mind. I was about to show you. Aiden Hutchinson still in the diamonds. Aiden Hutchinson authentic. Still out there, my man. And we also, Rob, in this draft day series, there's 12 spots left. Oop, no, that's the vault. Which, by the way, I actually was trying to go to the vault because we have the Barry Sanders, the old school authentic in the vault. So there's another line, the Lion King himself, Barry Sanders. And I just want to show off the Jared Goff speed flex in the draft day series. So we got some lines here in the break room for our man Rob Finch. Lions we do have. But in the diamonds, yes, Aiden Hutchinson. Still out there. The authentic Aiden Hutchinson. You have the new alternate lines here. And then you have the throwback in the vault. The ones that Barry wore. I like those throwbacks. Very, very nice. So, yes, we do have Lions here in the break room. Good question, Rob. And who knows? We might have some more hiding out in the and more section somewhere. Maybe Jamison Williams in the diamonds could be. David Montgomery.
You never know.
You never know. I mean, Sam Laporta, headliner in the practice squad. He might be in the and more of the diamonds, right? That tells you the diamonds are loaded. Well, with the NHL schedule release, the Rangers are at 1901 West Madison on December 10th at 6:30 Central. Maybe I'll have to visit UA International Corporate Campus either on the 9th or the 11th. There you go. We did. Mahomes has been pulled, Brian. The Mahomes has been pulled in the vault. But that Mahomes is sweet. Obviously, it's Mahomes. But I still think the best helmet is still in that vault, the Reggie Wayne, in my opinion. Here is the Reggie. How cool is this? Beautiful looking helmet, a name that we don't get too often here in the break room. So if you miss your chance at Patrick Mahomes, you guys know we'll have Patrick Mahomes back in the break room either tomorrow or Friday. You know, Patrick Mahomes doesn't go too long not in the break room. Reggie Wayne, I can't tell you the next time we're going to have Reggie Wayne, so you definitely want to take advantage of him being in the break. If you're a Colt fan,
right?
Definitely want to get in the vault, right? There he is. That helmet's sick, man. Beautiful hit right there. Still have that Colt, not Colts, Bills triple sign, excuse me. Here it is. The 3 Hall of Famers. Jim Kelly, Thurman Thomas, Andre Reed. The two-tone chrome. Beautiful lid right there. 4 straight AFC championships. The 3 Hall of Famers on 1 speed flex could be yours. For only $100 in a single. If you want to get in a double, win 2 items, 1 spot, $200. But there is that under center vault. Michael Irvin, Derrick Henry, Drew Brees, Saquon Barkley, Barry Sanders, the Bills, and Reggie Wayne. Secondary headliners, Donovan McNabb. And a $300 vault key, $200 vault key still out there as well. 6 to go on a double, 5 to go on a quad. 5 to go on a single. Let's go. Let's do it. Only 7:05 here in the break room. But we need to get some breaks done, right, Steven?
Right, absolutely.
The more breaks we do, or the faster the breaks get done, the more breaks we do, and the more helmets we see. And the faster we see those headliners, there we go. 4 spots to go in that single box break for the vault. We are halfway there. That's going to happen during this show, guys. Might as well do it right now. Let's not wait. Let's see those headliners. Let's see those speed flexes. The Sam Laporta, it's getting lonely. Vault, diamonds, practice squad. What do you guys want to do? We're 4 to go on a single box break for the vault. This will likely be our next break. So let me drop that link. There it is. All righty.
Getting a little traction on the diamond single as well.
There we go. Diamond single. Did Rob get in there for the Lion?
Yes, he did.
Oh, thank you, Rob. Appreciate you, my man. I'll drop that link in the chat as well. There is the diamond. All right. If you guys want me to drop a link for anything else, all you can do is just ask. That's what I'm here for. But we're 4 to go on a jersey, 6 to go on a mini. So let's get those done. Oh, the ESPYs are tonight.
Oh.
Oh, that's okay.
Remember that used to be decent?
I know no one's watching the ESPYs. That no one watches the ESPYs anymore.
I personally don't watch ESPN anymore.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, yeah, ESPN, but ESPYs, Shane Gillis, there you go. Our second mention of Shane Gillis. He's the host tonight. Was it Peyton Manning, the host? couple years ago, maybe last year.
Yeah, he was.
The ESPYs.
Joe Payton.
Yeah, the ESPYs. Don't waste your time with that. You want your entertainment tonight? You're in the right spot. The break room. 37 people watching right now. Guys, have any questions?
Plenty of bodies.
Please feel free. Let's get that vault closed out.
I think it's close.
There we go. What's up, Sean Harrell? How you doing? Sean, have a beer for us. Responsibly, of course. Responsibly. Have a beer for us, my friend.
All right, let's do the vault single.
Vault single close out. Let's go. Let's do it. See some full-size helmets.
So a third of the way through the vault.
Yeah, 20 boxes left, 8 headliners, 4 vault keys. We're in a pretty damn good spot for this vault, guys. And I see 1, 2, 3, 4 Speed Flex is still out there. Reggie Wayne, the Bills triple sign, Derrick Henry, Michael Irvin. We also have the Drew Brees authentic, Saquon Barkley authentic, the Barry Sanders throwback authentic. Vault is loaded.
It's a pick your poison kind of night, right, Dom? It's like, hey, we don't have to close everything out.
That's right. You know, the diamonds are loaded, the practice squad's loaded, the vault's loaded. It's a little bit of everything, right?
It's like, hey, buffet style, let's all pick a meal.
Right.
And let's knock it out of the park,
Let's get some pizza. Let's get some chicken tenders. Let's get some
Yes.
burgers. Let's have it all. There you
Like
go.
Buffalo Wild Wings, all you can eat apps for $10.
And then they have like
They had the wings.
the burger deal too. It's like $20. That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
So Chad, Larry, Mike, Mark, Adam, and then Christopher close us out. Thank you. Drop me a box number for the vault. This is a single. So I just need one number, please. And only if you're in this break. Don't know if I've seen Chad before. What's up, Chad? How you doing? I'm sure you've been in the break before. For my first time seeing you, Chad. So welcome. Who's your favorite team?
And then we're 4 to go in that vault quad now. So
There we go.
here we go. Now we're getting some orders in. Let's go.
Let's go.
Did we just need to start at 7? Is that what happened? I think everyone just kind of tuned in at 7.
So looking for a box number for the vault, guys. Chad, Larry, Mark, Adam, Christopher. I'll give you guys a few more seconds, but if not, we'll go to the wheel. And any box call set in the chat once the wheel is up on the screen is invalid. So if you want a chance at some box caller magic, now's your chance. But you only have a few seconds left. And this is out of 30. All righty, guys. 10 more seconds. I know I'm generous when it comes to the box calls, but a man has his limits, Steven. We got to do the break. All right, I see Chris first with 24. There you go. So 24 is first. Him and Adam. Ooh, that was close. But I have Chris first with 24 in the vault, which we do have. All right. Hey, see? I'm glad. It worked. The crickets.
Oh, wow.
Am I the one who uses that? Probably.
What?
The crickets.
Probably. I can't hear.
Yeah, I know. It's something I press it. I'm just
And
like,
I generally don't listen to the show when I'm not here,
Yeah,
unfortunately. I don't got time for that anymore, but I used to. I listened to the show all the time before that board came, and now I'm disappointed because all I want to hear is the board.
I want to get some sound bites on this board.
That's what I want. I'm going to get some catchphrases.
All right, final click 8 times, guys. And there it is. Copy and paste. Take you to your divisions.
All right, we got 24. You said?
24, please.
Okay.
All right, Christopher, you got the NFC North, Adam, the NFC South, Mark, the NFC East, Chad, the NFC West, Christopher, the AFC North, the South, and the East, and then Larry, the AFC West. Good luck, everybody. Box 24, under center. Sean's first beer for today is for us. Sean, appreciate you, my man. Thank you. All right, box 24. Sean heard the crickets. Well, that was us. There's no crickets in anyone's house, if they're wondering. That was our soundboard. do we have? Vault is a full-size mix. Ooh, we got a headliner. We have a headliner. I think we Beetlejuice this one. We were just talking about it. It's a throwback. Barry Sanders. Authentic. Very nice. Got the Beckett cert on the back. Christopher Leon with the NFC North. Nice hit, Christopher.
Ooh, I love the throwback.
The throwback's nice. I really like this lid.
That's a fantastic hit.
This is staying on the table for sure. Very nice. Wow, it's a cool hit. Cool hit. We have roaches and rodents, no crickets. Oh. Ooh. Beautiful hit, though, right here. Congratulations, Christopher.
I thought I was outside smoking Chris.
I thought I was still... It was just our soundboard, guys. But a very nice hit. Christopher, let's see. What do we have here? Applause. Here we go. Hey. There we go. See,
I would golf clap, but
I gotta get our money's worth on the soundboard. Very nice, Christopher. Barry Sanders, maybe the greatest running back of all time. Him, Jim Brown, Walter Payton. It's a 3 consensus. I like when you ask Barry Payton, Barry Sanders' father, who the best running backs of all time. Jim Brown, then Barry Sanders say himself, his father, and then Barry Sanders. Love that. So very nice. Congratulations, Christopher. Mm-hmm. Very, very cool. All right, we're 1 for 1 with headliners in the vault. Let's run it back. You need to use the auto tune.
yes.
Sound like T-Pain. Nice hit, man. This is a beautiful helmet. Like these throwback lids. Obviously, certified by the best of the best. Barry Sanders, great signature. Nice hit. Must be a Lions type of day here in the break room,
We got
right?
2 lines on the board right there.
Maybe that Aiden Hutchinson is next in the Diamonds. Hutch, maybe a Defensive Player of the Year candidate. The favorite to be Comeback Player of the Year. That happens when you only play 5 games and you have 7.5 sacks. Aiden Hutchinson. We are now 4 spots to go in the quad for the vault.
No, you can't, Frag.
Michael Irvin, Derrick Henry, Drew Brees, Saquon Barkley, the Bills triple sign, Reggie Wayne, Speed Flex, still out there in the vault. I love the Reggie Wayne Speed Flex. That's beautiful. What's up, Rob? I think he's asking what's left in. Oh, the vault. I got you, Rob. I'm sorry. I didn't see your question at first. That's my fault. My mistake. But Michael Irvin, Derrick Henry, Drew Brees, Saquon, the Bills triple sign, and the Reggie Wayne, along with Donovan McNabb, secondary headliner, and 4 vault keys, a $300 and the $200 still out there. Sorry about that, Rob. Sorry I missed that. And then Captain Ken, what's left in the Diamonds? I got you, Ken. Diamonds. Aiden Hutchinson, Devontae Adams, Jordan Love, Jerome Bettis, LaDainian Tomlinson, Steve Smith, Kurt Warner. The Steve Smith and Kurt Warner are speed flexes. We got the Twins, secondary headliners. Rondé Barber and Tiki Barber. So Diamond's still loaded right now. It's the best bang for your buck in the break room. Authentics or better in every single box. Audible Diamonds. There you go. Maybe that next box is the Aiden Hutchinson, and we'll have Laporta, Barry Sanders, Hutchinson. Maybe we see that Jared Goff in the draft day series. 12 spots to go in that series. We don't have that close out tonight. We don't have everybody in the room. We'll come up with a day. Good, just hanging out with the roaches and the rodents. Ooh, am I a roach or a rodent? Which one do I care? Which one would I be?
Which would you rather be?
A rodent. I feel like you got a better chance to survive, right? A roach, you just get stepped on. Oh, no, because roaches,
they
last
survive
like
apocalypses.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, that's a good call.
Rodent is a gnawing mammal of an order that includes rats, mice, squirrels, hamsters, porcupines, and their relatives, distinguished by constantly growing incisors and no canine teeth. They constitute the largest order of mammals. Roaches.
Nice. All right.
I want the AI overview.
Yeah. Fun fact, I'm allergic to roaches.
Oh.
I did the, the allergy test when you were a kid and they do it all. I'm allergic. So this is like when you tuned in tonight, guys, and you're like, man, Ultimate Autographs, I'm wondering what we're going to get. We're going to get a comp of cockroaches and rodents. Who'd you rather
The
be?
phylum Rodentia. Whatever that is, Bob.
I'm afraid to look that up.
I'm very afraid to look that up.
On the work computer. We'll blame Ricky. Say he looked it up.
Right.
So 33 people watching right now. We're close on that vault quad. I guess it depends what kind of rodent, right?
Yeah, porcupine and a rat.
Those are cool.
That's a different.
Like, I'd rather be a porcupine, right?
Yeah, right.
I mean, they seem chill. They seem chill.
You hanging with the porcupines, Greg?
Craig's hanging out with the dogs.
I feel like that's the last one you're thinking of when you're thinking of the rodents.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. What are we feeling? 718. You'll be fine looking up. All right, let's see.
A bandicoot?
Crash?
Not quite.
I'm gonna look this up, and I have my witnesses. I trust these guys. They won't let me down.
I don't think so.
Ugh. Oh, it's just the rodents. It's just pictures of rodents. They're just like, what the hell are these guys looking at? A Bandicoot would be pretty cool. If I was like Crash Bandicoot,
Yeah, right?
that'd be pretty sweet, actually. Ugh. All right, I'm getting grossed out looking at this. I gotta stop. I don't like rodents. No offense to rodents, but I'd rather look at football helmets. Diamonds Vault, practice squad, jerseys, minis. Oh, one to go on that diamond now.
One to go, yeah.
One to go on the diamonds. I think it was that rodent talk that did it. I think we get that gets the sales
When you
up.
talk about rodents, sales increase.
They're like, we gotta stop talking about rodents. We gotta close out these breaks. Here are the audible diamonds.
Are they tossing dead rodents like they do in Detroit, like with the octopus?
If you see rodents, look on the ice after Florida Panthers.
Please don't. Please don't.
Speaking of Panthers, Steve Smith Sr. in this diamond series. Could be coming out the very next box. Maybe the Kurt Warner. Possibly. Who's going to close out that diamond spot? The best bang for your buck in the break room. Authentics are better in every box. What's better than authentic? A Speed Flex. Steve Smith, Kurt Warner, still out there. Most likely to be our next break. And yes, it is. Sold out. All right. Move this Barry Sanders.
And Sam Laporta.
And Laporta. We might have a trio of lines on the table. If we pull this Aiden Hutchinson, someone got the diamond. Who was that someone?
Number 2. I think it was Brian Smith.
Thank you, sir. All righty. So let me drop my message. Drop me a box number for the diamond. This is a single box break, so one number, please, if you are in that break. And there's John, Rob, Kenneth, Christopher, and Brian. So looking for a box call. Don't make me do the crickets again.
You said no, they're stringy.
Oof.
Stringy and tough.
Like a bad steak. You know, like the breaded steak sandwiches that they have, like, you've had. Sometimes you get a bad one and you get the string.
That's true.
11. Thank you, Ken. All righty, box 11. This is the diamonds. We do have 11. Thank you, Captain Ken. Appreciate ya. I'll leave that one alone, but you made me break character, Craig. Oh, sorry. All right, guys, 8 times. 8 times here in the randomizer. Here we go.
Well, 11.
Yes. From Kenneth.
It's good.
And the final click.
Do you have the box over there, or did I take it?
Oh, yeah, I got it right here. Sorry. The Barry Sanders.
Oh, shit.
Sorry.
11, sorry.
Yes, sir. Audible Diamond. Copy and paste. Take you to your divisions. That is true, Bob. Very well said. All right, John, you got the NFC North. Christopher, you got the NFC South and the NFC East. Rob, you have the NFC West. Brian, you have the AFC North. Kenneth, you have the AFC South. And then Christopher, the AFC East and the AFC West. Box 11 in the diamonds, the best bang for your buck in the break room. Here you go. It's all love in the break room. You know that. Alrighty, we have a authentic, of course. Not gonna be a speed flex, but let's see who we have here. Could this be a headliner? Could this be a headliner? I don't need a card for this one. We know who this is. And it is a headliner. It's the bus. Craig, watch out. I know you were chasing him in your dreams last night. It's Jerome Bettis. Brian Smith, AFC North. Congratulations, Brian. The bus, Jerome Bettis. Hall of Famer. Beckett cert on the back. The beautiful Rave helmet. We got a couple great running backs on the table. Barry Sanders, Jerome Bettis. Great looking lids, too. Very, very nice. Congratulations, Brian. Closer magic. Jerome Bettis. Nice hit. I love this Rave helmet, man. This is beautiful. Pulled the mini Heinz Ward not last night. It was yesterday during the day. Saw the mini Rave. Could see the full-size authentic. This is beautiful. Very, very nice. Nice hit, Brian. AFC North, Jerome Bettis. The bus, Steven.
Oh, my God. It's Shane Gillis' turtle.
And he's hosting the ESPYs, of course, you know.
Yeah.
Cool hit. Congratulations. Right on, fellas. There you go. Right on indeed. Nice hit, Brian. There we go. We can leave this bad boy on the table. I like this Rave helmet. I like this Rave helmet indeed. See, even if you need some room whenever, you can get rid of the helmet from the last show.
Sam Laporte's kind of ruining the theme.
Yeah, we got the running back theme right now. Kind of a... I know the bus he played, during our time, but 90s as well. So we got the 90s running backs with Barry Sanders and Jerome Bettis on the table right now. Screw the 90s thing. We'll just get all the running backs on the table.
Like, they played.
They
I'm gonna say they crossed paths.
Yeah.
That's the phrase I'm gonna use. Is there another guy like LaDainian Tomlinson?
He would cross paths with the bus.
And then we can move on
Allstott.
Yeah, Allstott.
I mean, the bus and Allstott, 2 bruisers right there. They cross paths. Even Allstott was there. Barry Sanders was playing. What, Barry 99, he retired?
We can go LaDainian to Frank Gore.
Yeah.
To Derrick Henry. To Saquon Barkley.
Hey, we could count that triple sign. Thurman Thomas, Barry Sanders, couple MVPs, running back MVPs.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, got some great running backs in the room right now. This is gorgeous. Nice hit, Brian. I think he pulled a muscle on that 6.
Oh.
Man, I think it looks great. Hey, Jerome Bettis' signature, one of the best signatures in the game, right? The bus. That is beautiful.
Even if, it's a signature you don't, understand or, see, at least you're getting ink.
Yes.
You're getting some healthy amount of ink on that bad boy.
This is one of the most popular signatures, though. Jerome Bettis. Beautiful hit. The Rave. The bus. Gosh. Pull some nice looking lids to start.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What's next? 4 to go on that vault quad. We're on a headliner streak right now. Back-to-back photo headliners in the vault and the diamonds. Barry Sanders was pulled in the vault. Jerome Bettis pulled in the diamonds. Let's run it back. Let's have some fun here in the break room. It's only 7:30. We got time for a lot more. But we got to close out these breaks, right? 4 to go on that Vault Quad. 4 speed flex is still out there. Michael Irvin, Derrick Henry, the Bills triple sign, Reggie Wayne. And then we have the authentic Saquon Barkley, Drew Brees. Secondary headliner, Donovan McNabb. And then we have the 4 vault keys. The big one are out there, $300, $200. We got one $100 vault key. And then we have the little one, the $50. But hey, any money back with a full-size helmet, Steven? Take that, right?
Absolutely.
So let's get this vault done. Still
Make
4
it
speed
happen.
flexes. The only flex that has been pulled has been the Mahomes. But I get it's Mahomes, but aesthetically, you know, the Reggie Wayne, the Bills triple sign, those are awesome.
It's all there to be had.
Who bought the 3rd spot in the draft day?
I think it was Samuel Liskey.
Samuel Liskey, yes. Oh, yeah, right before we were hopping on. So I believe it's Christopher, Marisa, and Samuel with the spots in the draft day series. I'll bring that up on the screen. Good segue, Craig. Good segue. Here's that draft day series. A little something then different what we have in the room usually. This series, we have 15 spots available. Now we have 12 spots. Once all 15 spots are filled, the names of the participants will be randomized 1 through 15. To participant who is first on the list will have the first pick. So, pretty sure I know who's going to be picked first. And then so on. So if you have second in that order, you're the second pick. If you're third in the order, you're third pick. You guys know the drill. And then the host will have information ready for the time of the draft and the details. Hey, if we close this out tonight and everyone's in the room and they're ready to draft, we'll draft tonight. But if this closes out tonight and not everyone's in the room, we'll email everyone. We'll come up with a date and a time, like fantasy football style, like we did last year for the fantasy football draft. Have everyone in the room because you don't want to do the draft and a person's up to pick and they're nowhere to be found, right? So here's that draft day series. Here's the favorite to be the first pick. The Tom Brady crystallized lid. Very nice. I think the question is, who's the second pick going to be? You have the Saquon Barkley.
Right.
Super Bowl champions, which I would say is probably the favorite to be the second pick. Maybe the Myles Garrett. If you already maybe you already have a Saquon Barkley, right, Steven? You're like, I don't have a Myles Garrett yet. Definitely don't have a rip Texas A&M Cleveland Brown Myles Garrett.
Got to add it to the collection, right?
Or if you just love your Cowboys, you want CeeDee Lamb. If you love your Lions, Jared Goff. Then we got some authentics, Randy Moss, Terry Bradshaw, Drew Brees, Rave, Jordan Love. Got the Barry Sanders, Oklahoma State. So that is the draft day series. 12 spots to go. Once that closes out, put the names in the randomizer, determine our draft order. Whoever has that first pick, pick either one of those 15 boxes. But I'll be shocked if Tom Brady didn't go number 1.
I, too, would be shocked as well.
Yes. That would be a... Well, it's not going to happen.
All right, what's Craig getting? Oh, Craig?
CC.
Yeah.
What's CC get into?
CC got a couple more spots in that Vault Quad. He wants to see some action.
Good choice, my man. Good choice. 2 spots to go in that Vault Quad, guys. It's going to happen, and it's going to happen soon. Let's close it out. Let's quad. Drop the link in the chat. Thank you, Craig, for getting those spots. Much appreciated. You know that. My man Sting. I love this Reggie Wayne. I think it's a badass helmet. Gonna get in the Hall of Fame. Not a matter if, it's a matter of when, really, because you know Cannon. They take their time putting these wide receivers in Cannon. But I'll be shocked if Reggie Wayne is not a Hall of Famer. This is a Hall of Fame-worthy helmet right here. I'm going to go on a limb and say it's the best Reggie Wayne helmet we've had in the break room. That is awesome. What are you guys chasing? Is the question. Here's the Bills triple sign. This is chase-worthy as well. 3 signatures on 1 lid. 2-tone chrome. Beautiful hit right there. Jim Kelly, Thurman Thomas, Andre Reed.
I mean, 3 autographs, right?
Yeah, 3 Hall of Famers. You know, I like when people get like 1 of each team. Like, I'm just looking to get 1 of each team for my collection. If you're missing the Bills and you're like, man, I don't know what Bills player to get. Well, how about 3 of them on 1 lid? There you go. It solves
How
your
about
answer.
like the big three that like generate that offense?
Right.
You know?
I get it. We're guilty of sometimes in this break room of already like putting guys in the Hall of Fame. And Josh Allen, don't get me wrong. I love Josh Allen. I said in the show, I think he's the best quarterback in the NFL. I know that might be a little hot take, but whatever. But we're so like already like, Josh Allen, top 10 quarterback, best quarterback in Bills history. Hey, Jim Kelly led that team to 4 straight Super Bowls. All right. I get it. They don't win any. Let's say if Josh Allen lead the Bills to 1 first. All right.
Yep.
And this is coming from a big time Josh Allen fan. So
Yeah, we're not Josh Allen haters.
no,
back.
I love Josh Allen, but as of right now, this is the big 3 in Buffalo. The big 3 in Buffalo: Jim Kelly, Thurman Thomas, and Andre Reed. I do have Josh Allen win the Super Bowl this year. The Don Beebe Bowl, Bills Packers.
The Don Beebe Bowl.
Yes, Don Beebe's going to do the coin toss at the game.
I always turn on the BB Drive to go to the gym.
What's that?
It's Don Beebe's Drive in Naperville. He's from Naperville.
He has like his own drive.
Yeah, his own.
I
drive.
didn't know that. That's
Yeah,
cool.
mhm.
I didn't know that.
There's a Walmart, my gym.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I was like, man, BB Drive, really
Yeah,
cool.
mhm.
Really cool. All
I
right.
was like, I saw it. I was like, is that the BB?
Man,
Sold
that's
out, all right.
I got to go check that out. BB Drive. Heck yeah, it's like Green Bay. How if you're like a coach, they have like Holmgren Way, Lombardi, Lombardi, Holmgren. I think McCarthy has a street now. Good to see Don Beebe, man.
If you win a Super Bowl, do you get a street?
I think if you're like a coach, yeah. I'm trying to think like, because McCarthy has one, Holmgren has one, obviously Lombardi has one.
Right.
So maybe one day there's going to be Matt LaFleur Boulevard. Who knows?
If the dreams come true.
All right, let's quad.
All right, under center vault quad. There we go.
Drop me 4 box summers for the vault quad if you are in that break, please.
All right.
Marisa, Todd, Samuel, Sebastian, Craig, Christopher. Thank you guys for closing that out, especially for getting in this break. Let's quad.
So this is gonna put us down to 15. We'll put us halfway home.
Which is a single. This will be our 5th. Will be our 5th box.
There we go. Get some the ball rolling.
See some awesome hits in this vault quad, guys. Give you guys some time. There's 1 number, box 4. Thank you, Sebastian. 3 more, please. 4 and wheel. All right. 2 more, please. And have 4 and the wheel. 30.
What are the numbers that we know?
So 4, 30, and 16. So let me check the ticker to see if we have those. 4 is good, 30 is good, and 16 is good. So 4, 30, and 16. And then we're going to do the wheel. So we have our, let me take these off first. Thank you, guys. So 3, and 5 through 9, and then we have 30. So let me take 30 off. And then 16, no more. And then we're going to do the wheel. Chris got in late. There you go. Jeff August. What's up, Jeff? And then the wheel. All right. This is out of 30. All right, guys, here we go. It's going to be box number 3, Steven. So 3, 4, 16, and 30.
3, 4?
Yeah, 3 was the wheel. Mm-hmm. So, all right, let me take 3 off our ticker. All right. Assad, no, you're not guaranteed to win something. In the draft day series, you are. But that depends on the order. But in our breaks, our 8-spot breaks, you're not guaranteed to win something. The randomizer has to put you in the division to which the memorabilia matches. So if you want to watch this quad box break to see how this works out, because we have the box calls already. We have the dice roll, which is 8. So we're going to put these names in the randomizer 8 times. Oop, what did I do there? Took a name out. Give me 1 second.
All right, I'm going to take Sam.
Steven, I'm sorry. Can you put that name again? That was, I don't know, I pressed a button here.
Oh, Dominic.
I know, yeah, it's the top name. So whoever was at the top, can you please put him? I think it was Marisa.
The always patient Marisa Domback.
Sorry about that, Marisa. We'll put you back there.
You just need the top one, you
Yeah,
said?
just the top one. Whoever's in front of Todd.
There we go.
There you go. Thank you. Sorry about that, Marisa. Marisa's like, whoa, where'd I go?
She's like, excuse me, I started the party?
I gotcha. So, all right. 8 times in the randomizer, determine our divisions. No problem, Assad. I gotcha. Good question, my man. 8 times, 8 times. And the final click. There we are. All right, let's copy and paste. Take you to divisions. For our Vault Quad. Is Brian in the chat? Brian, if you're out there, Chris is looking for you. All right, Todd, you got the NFC North. Christopher, you got the NFC South. Craig, the NFC East. Samuel, the NFC West. Craig, the AFC North. Christopher, the AFC South. Sebastian, the AFC East. And Marisa, the AFC West. Good luck to everybody. We'll go in numerical order. He was earlier. All right. Here we go. Box 3, this is courtesy of the wheel. The one time I want to be in the South. The AFC South. Yeah, it's popular today with that Reggie Wayne. Let's see, who do we have here? All right, we have ourselves secondary headliner, Donovan McNabb. This is a wrap helmet. There's no vault key, but a secondary headliner, Donovan McNabb on the Kelly Green Eagles, going to Craig Crenshaw in the NFC East. There you go, Craig. Donovan McNabb. Craig's like, all right, now let's pair that up with a Michael Irvin Speed Flex. Very, very nice. Former Pro Bowl quarterback, led the Eagles to the Super Bowl. My favorite Eagles lid, the Kelly Green. Right out this bad boy.
Just remember who coined that phrase.
See,
Just remember.
It's 138 Donovan McNabb.
And remember who stands by your side when they say it's CAW.
All right. Three more left in our quad. Let's see some speed flexes, am I right? All right, box 4 coming up. This was called out by Sebastian. Who do we have in box 4? We have ourselves another rep helmet. It's Bob Lilly, Mr. Cowboy. But Craig, this comes with a vault key, my friend. Got yourself a vault key, so let us know what letter you would want. Let's check the inscriptions as Bob Lilly.
And looks like every vault key but a 100's available. So
Ooh, Mr. Cowboy, Hall of Fame, Super Bowl champs. This is a rep helmet. But you got a vault key coming your way, so let us know what letter you would like, Craig. Bob Lilly. The first helmet I pulled ever in the break room.
that was your first helmet?
Mm-hmm. I believe it was a mini helmet.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool, very cool. Nice signature. The inscriptions. Mr. Cowboy. D for
Sounds
Craig.
good.
I got you. Let me get that off the ticker. So now we have A through C. All right, let's write this out for Craig. We'll open that vault key. Thank you, Steven. Bob Lilly. Craig, remember that Sunday that we did where it was just nothing but NFC East hits we were pulling out and you were taking home? That was a crazy Sunday, man. Seemed like Craig was always in the NFC East and everything that came out was an NFC East hit. I'm getting flashbacks. All right. Here we go. Vault box D. There's going to be some money back in here. How much? Hey! Hey! It's the big one. $300, Craig. Good box call. Good box call. $300 gift card coming your way with the Bob Lilly full-size helmet, guys. So don't forget, when you win a vault key, you win a full-size helmet with it as well. That was a $300 one. The $200 gift card is still available as well. Got 2 more boxes left in the quad. Congrats, Craig. $300 coming your way. Here's box 16. And box 30 will be our final box. What's up, Charles? How you doing?
300 for Craig.
300 for CC.
All right, CC. 300 UA bucks.
Mm-hmm. See the card. Alrighty. We have a Super Bowl champion. Ed McCaffrey, former wide receiver.
Nice.
For the Denver Broncos. This is a rep as well. Might be pulling all the reps from this series. Got the Beckett cert on the back. What Provo as well. There you go. Double certed. Nice hit. Ed McCaffrey on the old school Broncos lid. The one that he won the Super Bowl with. Both of them. Nice hit going to Marisa in the AFC West.
Boy, she collects those Broncos.
She does. Yeah, she got the...
Lily was a rep there, Craig.
Yeah, Lily was a rep. Yeah, she got the Elway in the Diamonds yesterday. Marisa Dombey. Congratulations, Marisa. 117. Ed McCaffrey. Very, very cool. Right, put this one away. One more box in our quad. Let's go big. Let's make it a speed flex. So far, 3 reps. It's not the goal when we do the quad. It's all right. There we go. Box 30. This was called out by Todd. I'm going to make a prediction, not a rep. Not a rep. This one's got a little
juice.
little juice to it. All right. Hey, cloth bag. Good sign. We are seeing more authentics in these cloth bags, though, so doesn't mean it's a speed flex necessarily, right, Steven? But
The way you just grabbed it.
the way we have ourselves a. Ooh, how about a King Derrick
there he is.
Henry on the Ravens? Gonna go to Craig Crenshaw with the AFC North. Congratulations, Craig. Derrick Henry on the Ravens standard. The former Heisman winner.
All right, Craig.
The former 2,000-yard rusher. The future MVP. Oh, excuse me, MVP. Future Hall of Famer. Maybe MVP. He might win it.
He runs for 2,000 more yards.
There you go. Future Hall of Famer. Nice hit. Sorry, I don't give running backs MVP awards anymore.
They don't.
Nice hit, Craig.
If the Ravens were the 1 seed, it's probably due to Lamar Jackson just having
Yeah.
insane year, you know?
Very, very nice. There's a speed flex. CNW. Right. Yes.
What he does.
Our first flex of our primetime show, Derrick Henry. Just 1,900 yards last season. Bob Lillis, we can do that, Steven. I'll write out the post-it. Craig's going to gift it to Sebastian, who's in the break. So I can write out the post-it.
For the
Bob Lilly.
Bob Lilly.
Yes. So I can do that. Sebastian is in the break. It's the running back show. All right. I'll write out that for Sebastian. Very nice, Craig.
All right, now we need the LaDainian Tomlinson. I still think we need a gap guy like Frank Gore to
Yeah.
complete the Tomlinson to Derrick Henry train, but it's all right there. Maybe Shady McCoy, if someone got a rep personal.
Yeah, I was looking at his Pro Football Reference, man. What an underrated career, Shady McCoy, right?
I mean, all 2010s
Here's
team.
the Sebastian for the Bob Lilly.
Sebastian Flores for
you
Bob
go.
Lilly.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
No problem. No problem. All right. So, beautiful helmet, Derrick Henry, speed flex, one of the best players in football. Future Hall of Famer, really one of the best running backs of all time. The guy just gets better as he gets older, and that's what the greats do. But Michael Irvin speed flex, Reggie Wayne speed flex, the Bills triple sign speed flex still available in the vault. We have 15 boxes left. Let's run it back. Let's have some fun tonight here in the break room. It's only 7:50. We have plenty of time for some fun. Oh, Steven, I'm going to blame Ricky for this. I need a favor. He did give me that Coke, that Diet Coke before the show, that extra large from McDonald's.
Yeah.
I'm going to hold down the fort for a minute. I'll be right back. I'm going to use
Oh, you didn't get it?
What's up?
Where? Oh, it was in the fridge.
No, I drank it all.
Oh,
Yeah.
You gotta use the facilities.
Yes.
Well, let me sit there and give him a T
Give
to
him a
B.
rundown.
A T to B RD.
I just love to do rundowns, so I like the excuse. You give the best rundowns.
Do I? I don't know.
Thanks, Steven.
Y'all see the theme tonight, right? Barry Sanders, Derrick Henry, Jerome Bettis. Plenty more to get after in this one as well. I apologize for that. Now, what are we going to start off here? Now, we did that quad for the vault, so let's take a look at where we are on that front. 8 to go in that next quad, 6 to go in the double. The double is very enticing for anyone that wants to hang out in that double because Michael Irvin, Saquon Barkley, that is a relative possibility as well. If you have that NFC South, you can get Drew Brees. I mean, we just pulled Derrick Henry, like I said. Bills triple signed. That's 3 autographs, 1 helmet. That's a pretty enticing deal, I would say. 8 to go in the single for that. We have 12 to go in that draft day. That is the chase, by the way. So the only person to have bought in right now is Samuel Liskey. Sam, shout out to you, man. If we go out, odds are we don't close this one tonight. But if we do, and everyone's ready to pick, we're happy to do that break for you guys. But Sam, if you're going to be the only one that orders in tonight, then hey, you're going to get yourself a chance to get a little bit of scratch back for your purchase in that series. We are 4 to go in the jersey, so I'm going to drop the link. Again, there are no photoed headliners available in the jersey break. But hey, if you're new to breaking, this is the best break for you to hop on into. It's our cheapest price point per entry, right? $28, $29 a spot. It doesn't get much better than that. Now, if you're not interested in taking the break, because if you do read at the bottom of our break page, on each break, it says the exact same thing, right? Disclaimer, this item is a live drawing. You are purchasing a spot in a live break. Not a guaranteed item. Please see the UA Live Break Explained blog to get more details about the live break. So, you're not guaranteed to win. That's okay. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. We do have a mystery box section, okay? Can hop in $185 for the minis, $395 for the full-size replicas, $339. That's a college series, by the way, guys. College helmets do not come by all too often. We are down to the last 7 boxes. We know 5 of the names, so 5 and 7 chance at a headliner in that. The rep personals, we've only done 5. That's almost at a 50% chance as well. And if you want to really take a big swing and get your collection started in the right foot, the headliner package is the best way to do that. So we have many ways to play here at Ultimate Autographs, but Dom is back. He is refreshed. He is leaked, and I am out.
You have to put it that way. That was beautiful, by the way.
You asked.
That was beautiful, by the way. Wow, how good was that, guys?
That's what happens when you put the mic in front of me.
I learned from the best. Stephen Ryan himself. So, guys.
Nah, I'm gonna go leave.
There you go. Hey, you deserve it. You deserve it. I got you. So, what's gonna be next? Vault and the Diamonds loaded. We've got the draft day in the room. If you want to get your spot, let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. Guys, have any questions? Let me know. We got a running back theme on the table. Jerome Bettis, Derrick Henry, Barry Sanders. Maybe some quarterbacks on the table. Let's get the whole offense. Let's get a whole offense. Let's have Steve Smith. Jordan Love may say, I'm a Packer fan. I'm getting spoiled seeing all these Packer helmets on the tables all of a sudden. We had 2 Packer helmets on the table last Friday or Thursday. I was really spoiled that day. Now we're 2 to go on the next vault double, 2 to go on the double. It's going to be hot tonight. Reggie Wayne, the Bills triple sign. Michael Irvin still out there. Then the authentic Saquon Barkley, Drew Brees. Saquon would like to get on the table with all these running backs. So the vault guys. That's going to be hot. The double 2 spots to go. And let's see what else besides the vault. We are 4 to go on the jersey. Still been stuck at 4 for the past, maybe about an hour or 2. But hey, 4 to go. Like I said, faster we close it out. We have a brand new series in the room. 2 boxes left. No headliners. But could be and more from your favorite teams. So we know we'll be breaking some vault in just a few minutes. 2 spots to go in a double, especially with the Reggie Wayne Speed Flex, the Bills Speed Flex, Michael Irvin, the Playmaker Speed Flex still out there. Got the $200 vault key. Still a big-time gift card number to get right there. Don't forget, you win a full-size helmet and a vault key, so some money and the lid for all your troubles. So 2 to go on a double for the vault. Are the ESPYs over already? Let's see the full list of ESPY winners. Best championship performance, Simone Biles. Okay, cool. Best play, Saquon Barkley. The hurdle, the backwards hurdle, which is the cover of Madden. Those are only awards so far, I guess. Yeah, probably just started about at 7 p.m. But Saquon Barkley, who we have in this break room, in the vault, who we might see in a few minutes. Best play, the backwards hurdle. You guys saw all that. The hurdle, the cover of Madden right now. What a year. What a year. Who's going to be the Saquon this year in football?
That's a great question. Let me look up some fantasy.
The popular picks: Bijan, Jahmyr Gibbs.
No.
I love Bucky Irvin this year.
That's kind of the name you need to keep your eye out for, right? Mm-hmm. Who's going to you can't be a guy in the top 10. Okay? Can't do it. That's just too easy. Okay, so if you're top 10 running backs, I'll give you Bucky because he's 8.
All right, cool.
But your boy Josh Jacobs is 10.
But he had a good year last year.
I know. I like Josh Jacobs. And they give him the rock.
Exactly. Yeah.
Bijan, number 1. Jahmyr Gibbs, 2 now. This is PPR rankings.
Okay.
Saquon Barkley, 3. Ashton Jeanty, 4. Christian McCaffrey, Devon Achane, 6. Derrick Henry, 7. Bucky Irving, Jonathan Taylor, 9. Josh Jacobs, 10. Kyron Williams, 11. How are Joe Mixon and Kenneth Walker III already questionable?
Where's Derrick Henry?
7.
7.
I might take him at 7.
He falls again late in the first round. It's like a good pick to have, like the 10th pick or the 12th pick. How many people in your draft that had that wraparound pick? I like having that wraparound.
Well, that's what I did last year. I
you
did
got
10
the
and 11.
Saquon
And Derrick Henry. I was like, deal. That's exactly who I wanted.
There we go. All right, double sold out.
Marion Hampton.
Oh, the Chargers. Najee Harris might miss some time too, so he might be he's eventually going to be the number 1 running back with the Chargers. Draft him in the first round, but sometimes they ease him in the role. They'll have a split carries to start, but looks like Omarion Hampton's going to get the lead carries to start the season for the Chargers. Should be a fun team with Justin Herbert. Lad McConkey in year 2. Harbaugh, his second year of coaching. I expect a big, big year from Justin Herbert, like big-time numbers. Last year was a good year for Herbert. He had that ridiculous touchdown to interception ratio, but I'm talking like 30 touchdowns this year. His passing
plus 400 for that.
Yeah, his passing touchdown is 22 and a half. We were talking about it. I think he gets that number. All right. Asking for 2 box numbers.
Yep, that one's good to go.
Thank you, sir. Samuel, Christopher, Sean, and Robert. He's lucky. I mean, obviously he had an eye injury. You never want to have an eye injury, but he's supposed to be okay. He's going to recover just fine.
Well, now he can't. No.
But, man, I was reading that there's people where he was at that party that they had fingers removed. So, man, fireworks. Got to be careful. Samuel, Christopher, Sean, Robert. Looking for 2 numbers, please, for the vault double. Robert with 23 and 29. Thank you, Robert. 29 is good, and 23 also good. Appreciate you, my man. All right. So let's copy and paste. Take you guys to the randomizer 8 times. All right, here we roll.
All right, 23 and 29.
Yes, sir. And the final. There we are. All right, copy and paste. Take you to revisions. Move the King Henry. Divisions go as follow. Robert, you have the NFC North. Christopher, you have the rest of the NFC South, East, and the West. Samuel, the AFC North. Christopher with the AFC South. Samuel, the AFC East. And Sean Davis with the AFC West. What's up, Sean? How you doing? Happy Wednesday. All right. We'll see if we see a speed flex. I know I want to see that Reggie Wayne tonight. We got that Bills triple sign. It could be this very break. 23 and 29. We'll go in numerical order, guys. So we'll start with 23. Here we go. The Michael Jordan box. It's going to be a vault key. And it is let's see if we can see the card in here. I believe this is Jim McMahon on the Bears.
Jimmy Mac.
Rave. Yes, it is. Jim McMahon going to Robert. There you go, Robert. And Robert, you also have a vault key. And I believe it's A through C still left. So, Robert, which vault box would you like? A, B, or C? Along with your Jim McMahon Rave rep helmet. Let us know, Robert. Congratulations. The Punky QB.
The funky quarterback.
Mm-hmm. C. All righty. Let me take that off. All right. Thank you, Robert. Grab that. And then let me write this out. Thank you, Steven. We'll put the Super Bowl winning quarterback away. And then we'll see. Robert's looking for the $200 gift card in box C. All right. Good luck, Robert. Hey. Nice pick, Robert. $200 gift card coming your way. Congratulations. Very, very nice. Jim McMahon repping $200 gift card.
Just like that.
There you go. All right. Box 29. We got a big boy. A cloth bag. Who do we have? Who do we have? Steven.
Yes.
Steven.
Dom.
Steven. I had to say it 3 times.
Oh.
It's the triple sign. Bills. Chrome. Speedflex. Samuel Liskey in the AFC East. Congratulations, Samuel. We got to take a look at this one. Got the 3 signatures.
Clean.
Do like a full view of this bad boy. You see our room in the back? Room looks good in blue.
Right.
Wow, man. Samuel Liskey, congratulations. The triple sign Bills, Chrome, Speedflex, Jim Kelly, Thurman Thomas, Andre Reed, the 3 Hall of Famers. Very, very nice. Hey, it fits the running back theme. Thurman Thomas is a Hall of Fame running back, former MVP.
It does.
There you go.
It's a part of the puzzle.
Nice hit right there.
I want to see Tiki.
Oh, yeah, Tiki Barber and the Diamonds. Heck yeah. Congratulations, Samuel. Write this bad boy out. The Bills triple sign. If you're out there, Samuel, congratulations. Ooh, what a hit. Where's the chat? Where's everyone in the chat? Samuel, you out there? The beautiful triple sign Bills. Congratulations. Reggie Wayne's still out there in this vault. He's still out there in this vault. So nice box calls right there from Robert Arnold. The Bills triple signed. Wow. All right. Let's run it back. Checking out myself in this chrome. Wow. The two-tone chrome. Congratulations, Samuel. And you guys know the drill with these helmets. It might look good on the screen, whatever you're watching on your phone, your laptop, your computer, your TV. But once you see these lids with your own eyes, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Doesn't do it justice, man. Congratulations. Awesome, awesome hit. The Bills triple side. All right. Now, that's a beautiful helmet. But I said at the beginning of the show, my favorite helmet in the room right now that's in the breaks is the Reggie Wayne. And that helmet is still available. We've done a single, a double, and a quad. That's 7, so we have 13 boxes left. 13 boxes left. We have a Michael Irvin Speedflex, a Reggie Wayne Speedflex. Let's do it. Thank you, Robert. Thank you for getting in the break. Nice hit on the Jim McMahon and that Vault Key. $200 coming your way. Got a full-size lid and a gift card. And Samuel's got the Speedflex. So Robert called some nice box calls there. Well, double the box calls because he had to call that Vault Box Key, and he got himself the $200 gift card. Very nice. Here is that Reggie Wayne that's still available. 13 boxes left, Steven. You could be seeing this bad boy very, very soon.
Right, no reason not to.
No reason. We're hot right now pulling these headliners.
That's all y'all can ask for, right?
That's right. We got a good batting percentage. We're good enough to make the All-Star game. I don't know if we're good enough to be in that home run swing thing.
Towards the end of the game, I know it's always been like that, but does it feel like the All-Star game when we were growing up was just deeper?
I always go on like Instagram. You see the crazy lineups, and I saw something yesterday when I was watching the All-Star game that Brandon Donovan. He came up the bat. And I'm not talking smack about Brandon Donovan. I
saw Mikael Garcia.
Right. And it's
I'm just like, excuse me?
And it's not so much Brandon Donovan at the All-Star game. It was so much when he came up the bat and they had the stat, batting 297, third in the National League. I'm like, 297's third in the National League?
Yeah, right.
I was like, man, 25 years ago, 297, that's what? 97th in the National League.
Yeah.
So, you're right. 100% the game just seemed deeper. I don't know if it's just the pitching's better or what.
Just more iconic names? I don't know.
But yeah, that definitely was a good call. Even I don't want to, make fun of the guy because he came very close of tying it up with that home run. But the Aranda from the Rays, I looked up his numbers. It's like pretty good. It was like 11 home runs. His OPS wasn't, I'm not, OPS police, but it was like 7 something. It was like, okay, he's having a good year. Probably be the best player in the White Sox, but so would I be if I suited up for them. And
yeah, he had like 11 home runs, and it was like, he was just put in a compromising position.
Yeah, I don't care about, the home run thing. And he actually had a pretty good All-Star game. He had a hit and a walk. So, if they were saying, hey, we'll ride the hot hand, he came this close to, hitting that home run. And by the time they're doing that, man, you have 3 swings. It's not like you're tired. You're gassed from playing a game, too. Mm-hmm. So it's not like batting practice where...
But injury is not a risk if you just play 2 more innings.
That is true.
According to some people.
That is true.
Just play 2 more innings in the exhibition game of the All-Star game.
But it was a good game, man.
Injury's not a risk.
I think anyone ever, unless Suarez, sorry.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, excuse me?
Sorry, my stupid team.
I'll say this, though. If we trade for one of the Diamondbacks pictures of Eugenio Suarez and the price just knocked off a little bit, shout out you guys.
Ain't no problem.
I'll mention y'all in the speech.
I'm glad the one White Sox player who... I was watching that game.
They let him come to the game.
Well, I was making jokes when it was 2-0, and I was like, man, we need some fireworks. So hopefully they bring in the Shane Smith. And it was, it's good to see the Royals pitcher blow, pitch like crap.
Yeah.
Chris Bubich, I think his name was.
Him.
Yeah.
Like, is he like the 3rd or 4th starter on
Right. And again, I don't mean to sound like old man yelling at the cloud, but you were 100%.
Was Bobby Witt not an All-Star?
He was an All-Star.
I was like, thank God.
Yeah, he was actually in consideration to be one of those. They asked him today, and he goes, they never asked me. He was like available. He was dressed. He was in the game. What names are left in the Diamonds? I got you, Robert. Aiden Hutchinson, Devontae Adams, Jordan Love, LaDainian Tomlinson, Steve Smith Sr., Kurt Warner. The Steve Smith and the Kurt Warner are speed flexes, and the secondary headliners, about some twins, Rondé Barber and Tiki Barber. So out there in the Diamonds. This series is loaded.
What are we going to do next, ladies and gentlemen? That's the question.
What's going to happen? Authentics are better in every single box. Only 8:12 here in the break room. Trying to keep tabs on the ESPYs for the awards. I used to like the ESPYs. Best breakthrough athlete. It's a rugby star. Never heard of him.
Yeah, that.
It just hits it.
Breakthrough what?
USA Rugby. I'm gonna mess up the name, but I'm gonna do my best. Alana Maher. She's an Olympian rugby.
Good for her.
Yeah, good for her, man.
Built. Oh, is she didn't she like dominate?
I'm guessing she won, best breakthrough athlete. I can't tell.
She only won bronze.
I'm no rugby expert.
Yeah, but
Actually, doesn't Ricky?
Yeah, I talked to Ricky.
I swear, actually, I'm not making a joke. He does talk about
way too much
rugby a lot. So I gotta ask him.
He's in my Discord, like placing bets. I'm like, buddy.
Oh man, had to jump in for a minute. Wow, awesome. There you go, Brian. I think Chris Leon was looking for you as well. So Brian, if you want to get in touch with Chris, he was looking to get in touch with you, maybe work out a deal possibly for something. But I know Chris asked if Brian was still in the chat. So, Brian, if you're still with us, Chris Leon looking for you. We'll do a top to bottom rundown what we have here in the break room, Steven. The Diamonds. I know we just talked about it, but why not? It's the Diamonds. I could talk about these all day. Aiden Hutchinson, Devontae Adams on his new squad, the Rams. Jordan Love. We have LaDainian Tomlinson, Steve Smith Sr., Kurt Warner in the break. See, now I can't tell if that's the Packers, that alternate, or the salute to service. I think it's the alternate because I don't see like the digital camel in the back for the salute to service, but I believe that is the Green Bay secondary alternate with the gold flakes in there. I like those. So Steve Smith, Kurt Warner, the speed flexes, and the Diamonds, the best bang for your buck in the break room, authentics or better in every single box. The Vault. The Vault's been hot today. We have 7 boxes so far. Michael Irvin Speedflex and a Reggie Wayne Speedflex still out there with 13 boxes left, along with a Saquon Barkley and Drew Brees authentics. We have 2 Vault keys left, so you can win some money back and a full-size helmet. Here's that Reggie Wayne. There he is, which, counting the helmets and the breaks, I think this is aesthetically the best looking one. I love this. Reggie Wayne, one of Peyton Manning's favorite targets with Marvin Harrison. Part of one of the best offenses of all time, the 04 Colts. Here's the practice squad. $51 a spot in the single, $102 for a spot in the double. Not a bad double for $102 right here. 2 speed flexes, Mike Allstott and Chris Olave in the NFC South. We also have a Kenneth Walker, the 3rd speed flex. Barry Sanders mini helmet, a Lawrence Taylor ball, and then we have the triple sign Cowboys jersey, Roger Staubach, Tony Dorsett, and Drew Pearson. The triplets. When I think of triplets, I think of more of a Aikman, Emmett, and Michael, but the original triplets, Staubach, Dorsett, and Pearson. Jerseys, 2 boxes left, 2 from the and more section, but we close out the jersey. We have a brand new series in the room with brand new headliners. Brand new jersey series as soon as we close that out. And 5 spots to go in the mini break, which is an automatic.
Let's keep it going.
Double box break. Lawrence Taylor, James Cook, Kurt Warner, Eric Dickerson, Michael Irvin, Ray Lewis, Kyron Williams, Jamar Chase, and secondary headliners, Frank Gore and Thurman Thomas.
You heard the man.
So that's a pretty good running back list right there.
Right. We can add more to the table.
Mm-hmm. So the minis are an automatic double box break. $52. Take home 2 minis. But you got to get in to win. Can't win if you don't play. Not breaking any news there. So let's see what our closest break is. Oh, let me talk about the draft day series as well. Guys, a little something different here in the break. I think this is really cool. Get ready for the draft. Does that sound pretty exciting?
Yeah.
Let's see what the exclamation.
Well said. Well said, yeah.
See, I had to do it. This series, we have 15 spots available, 12 now. Once all 15 spots are filled, the names of the participants will be randomized 1 through 15. The participant who is first on the list will have the first pick of any of the 15 items available, and so on. So if you have second pick, third pick, there you go. The host will have information ready for the time of the draft and details of the format. So, hey, if this closes out tonight, we close out the rest of the 12 spots. and everyone is in the break room. They're like, I'm ready. Let's go. Let's draft. We'll do it tonight. If this fills out and we don't have everybody, we'll email everybody. We'll get everyone in the same email, like chain or whatever, and we'll send it out. We'll come up with a best date or time for we all draft, kind of like fantasy football style. So just have everyone in the room, because if you don't have everyone in the room for a draft, it can get a little messy, right, Steven?
Absolutely right.
Here's that Saquon Barkley. Well, I meant to do the Tom Brady crystallized first. I have to imagine this is going to be the first pick in the draft. That'd be the most shocking moment in any sports draft history if it's not. Here's the Tom Brady crystallized speed flex. The greatest football player of all time, 7 Super Bowls. The GOAT, Tom Brady. Here's the current Super Bowl champion, Saquon Barkley. Just read the helmet on the back. Over 2,000 yards last year. Offensive Player of the Year. Won an SB already today. Best play for his backwards hurdle. Here's the Myles Garrett. Best pass rusher in the NFL. The $40 million man himself. Myles Garrett on the rip Browns and Texas A&M. Speed flex. And I'll show off what else is in this series. I know we got a CeeDee Lamb and a Jared Goff speed flex. There's Jared Goff. There's CeeDee Lamb. And then we have Jordan Love, Drew Brees, Terry Bradshaw authentics, Barry Sanders authentic, a Randy Moss authentic. And our secondary headliners, Josh Jacobs, Dwight Freeney, Jordan Addison, Eric Dickerson, and Warren Sapp. So that's what we have available in the draft day series. A little something different here in the break room.
Right? A little change of pace.
Yeah, I think it's cool. I like it. I love drafts, man. You know, mock drafts, NFL drafts, fantasy football drafts. A nice wind draft.
Right.
When it's hot outside.
Nice win. You won that today, didn't you?
Nice draft beer. Take
The
that.
list goes on and on.
Take that right now.
The list goes on and on for you.
34 people watching. What's going to be our next break? 3 spots to go in the jerseys. We're 5 to go in the mini. Surprised we haven't done a mini break yet. With all those headliners, still plenty of chances to double up in that break. Only $52, 1 spot. Maybe get that AFC North and Jamar Chase and Ray Lewis. NFC East, the playmaker, Michael Irvin, Lawrence Taylor. NFC West, Kurt Warner, Eric Dickerson. Kyron Williams in that NFC West as well. Frank Gore, it's a 49er hit. James Cook and Thurman Thomas get that Buffalo backfield right there.
Potential
Double ups here in the break room. Maybe it's a Thurman. It's not going to be. Maybe it's a Thurman Thomas on the Dolphins. Still be an AFC East hit. That's a good. He played there. Thurman Thomas. That always looks awkward.
Yeah, right.
Thurman Thomas in a Dolphins uniform. This one. That looks almost as weird as Chris Carter in the Dolphins uniform. He was the number 34 in Miami before Ricky Williams. Thurman Thomas. It's on the table right now, too.
Mm-hmm.
The Thurminator. Come with me if you want to win the AFC.
Sounds like a plan.
So what's going to be our next break? Jerseys, 3 spots to go. Surprised we haven't closed that. It's been stuck at 4. $29 a spot, guys. Not going to be as patient with the jersey as we are with the other breaks. Let's close that out.
Get her done. Get her done.
Uh-huh. But pretty much open everywhere else on the break page. We could change that. It's only 8:21.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are the architects of this break room. If we're breaking, we go on until you tell us to go home, really. So, guys, if you want to break all night, get your spots in these breaks. But as of right now, we're close on a jersey, but we are wide open everywhere else. Let's fix that. Let's change it. If you guys have any questions about any breaks, let me know. If you're looking for your teams, drop in your squad. Say, hey, I don't see them on the headliner board. If you can tell me where potentially they might be hiding out in the and more section. Who on your team is hiding out in the and more section? I got you. But let us know. If you're asking me what's the best helmet in the room right now that you could get in a break.
Oh, I still have the Rodent Google search up. Why?
The which one?
The rodent Google search.
Just leave it up. Just have the next person leave it up on the screen too, so whoever comes in tomorrow, that's the first thing that they see.
Well, I came in on Sunday,
Okay.
and what I had was the show previously. I saw Quintez Cephas.
Oh, the wide receiver?
Yeah.
Okay.
From Wisconsin.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, why was he being looked up?
Did we pull him?
No. Thank God. I was just like, why? Why is this guy being pulled up?
That's a good question. That was not me. I wish it was. Now I'm curious.
Well, I know Alex is a resident Lions fan.
Mm-hmm.
So he was looking up a former player of his. I think there was a stat revolving around Matt Stafford and touchdowns thrown too.
Ah.
I think.
I saw Stafford. They had on Instagram, the NFL, the portraits, their yearly pictures.
Mm-hmm.
And they did the scroll. You see Stafford his first year. I'm not going to call anyone getting cosmetics because, hey, man, if you can afford it.
But LA.
He got the new teeth.
Oh, good
the
for him.
veneers? Yeah, good for him, man. Hey, I would do it if I can. I would. I just got my new retainers today, so I'm excited about that. It took me 2 months to get my new retainers that I ordered in May. It's supposed to take me 2 weeks. It took me 2 months
Goodness gracious.
to get my retainers.
Animals.
Uh-huh. I called him when it was 3 weeks. And I'm like, hey. Usually this takes 2 weeks. I haven't got it. No worries. I'm not panicking. I was panicking a little bit. And they're like, well, new standard, it takes 3 to 5 weeks. Cool, whatever.
Right.
No problem. Well, after 6 weeks, I called again. I'm like, it's been 5 weeks. I've not gotten my retainers, and my teeth are shifting here. This is important. And they're like, well, we don't have your order in the system. I'm like, oh, come on now. I called 3 weeks ago. You said everything was just fine. That's one thing. That's why I like Ultimate Autograph. We have the best customer service in the world. We don't get that customer service here at Ultimate Autographs.
No.
We get a lot better customer service at Ultimate Autographs.
Mm-hmm.
I won't say
Absolutely.
I won't say who I got my retainer from. I won't talk bad about them, but not everyone has good customer service as Ultimate Autographs. I'll tell you that much. 4 to go now on the minis.
Let's get her done. We
Could
can
be
get
our
both
next
these done
break.
very easily.
Yeah, Jersey Mini should happen definitely during this show. Surprised we stalled on the vault with that Reggie Wayne Speedflex with 13 boxes right there. Lawrence Taylor, James Cook, Kurt Warner, Eric Dickerson, Michael Irvin, Ray Lewis, Kyron Williams, Jamar Chase. Got Frank Gore, Thurman Thomas still out there as well. That looks good.
Yeah.
Just the raw bacon. You know you're hungry when the raw bacon.
That's all I need.
You don't have to cook it for me.
Did you ever watch Parks and Rec?
Nah, not too much.
Oh, okay, dang.
Not too much.
There's just one. He said, give me all the bacon and eggs you have. And he's like, wait. What I think you heard was, give me a lot of bacon and eggs. I'm saying, give me all the bacon and eggs. All the bacon and eggs you
Every
have.
ounce.
Yep.
So single bag mini helmets, guys. Lawrence Taylor, James Cook, Kurt Warner, Eric Dickerson, Michael Irvin, Ray Lewis, Kyron Williams, Jamar Chase, and secondary headliners Frank Gore and Thurman Thomas. So let's break it.
Make it happen.
Make it happen. 8:25 here in the break room. Close on minis, close on jerseys. Let's not make it an early night, right?
Let's keep trolling. Let's keep going.
But if the breaks don't come through, it might be an early night for us, Steven. You guys are the architects.
Right? You make it happen.
Minis are close, jerseys are close, everything wide open. But hey, that can change in 1 second here in the break room. Got any, let's see. Today is the 16th. Let's have a little fun here. Trade deadline. Steven Ryan, your number one trade you want the Cubs to make, and I want to know who they're going to trade for him.
Oh, boy.
Because they're obviously going to be like, well, Mackenzie Gore, but then you have to trade Matt Shaw. You don't want to trade Matt Shaw. I know in case. Oh, okay. Well, we're talking. Okay. Now,
If it
see.
leads to Mackenzie Gore.
I'm cool. Let's talk.
If it leads to Mackenzie Gore,
Okay.
that's a different conversation.
All right. All-star last night.
I think the most respectable move the Cubs can make before Shane Smith ruined him almost was making a deal. I want him to make a deal with Arizona where they either get Zach Gallen and or Merrill Kelly and Eugenio Suarez. We don't give up too much. We kind of give up our prospects Let's see your Cubs top prospects.
I know Owen Casey, right?
Yeah, he wouldn't go in that deal.
Yeah.
No, I don't think he would go in that deal. But maybe, we give him James. See, this is the problem with the Cubs. Their top 10 prospects, there are literally 6 of them with a 2025 ETA. So they're supposed to come up this year.
We'll see you soon.
On this team.
See you soon.
So I would trade like James Triantos and Fernando Cruz and Jackson Wiggins.
Triantos is an infielder, right?
He's an infielder, yeah.
Okay.
I would trade them for like Zach Gallen and Eugenio Suarez. And that would give us a frontline ace. Zach Gallen is a rental, unfortunately. But I would trade for him. And then I would package Kevin Alcantara, Owen Casey, and whatever else the Minnesota Twins want.
Joe Ryan.
For Joe Ryan and Johan Duran.
My hot take for the MLB trade deadline is that the Cubs get Joe Ryan.
And Johan Duran.
I'll take that. Yeah. The
I
closer.
want the 100-mile-per-hour splitter. And then you have Palencia 8, Johan Duran 9, Joe Ryan front line.
I think Jed Hoyer makes. 2016, they were very aggressive.
Yeah.
Very aggressive.
He has to make a move. This is his contract year. He has to
Yeah,
make
I
a
think
move.
he makes a Theo Epstein type aggressive 2016 style move. And
How much control does Joe Ryan have?
I think, 2 more years?
Yeah, it's all about the control. Because here's the deal. They don't want to give up Casey, especially if they don't want to give up Casey if they don't think they're going to re-sign Tucker. But yeah, he's ARB eligible next year. He's an unrestricted free agent in 2 years after this one.
So 2028. So you'll have him for 26 and 27 with arbitration.
Mm-hmm.
I saw him pitch when I went to Milwaukee to watch, for the wedding.
Yeah.
The day before, we took in a baseball game, Brewers Twins, and Joe Ryan.
We dealt.
Just casual, 6 innings, no runs.
Yeah.
I think he only had 2 walks and 6 Ks. He was dealing, Joe Ryan.
I'm cool with adding him to our rotation and then kind of supplementing the rotation a little bit.
Nothing against Joe Ryan. I always thought he was a good pitcher, but every time I watch Joe Ryan, he's pitched against the White Sox, which
that doesn't mean much.
Yeah. He plays a Brewers team on Star Wars night, by the way, too. Star Wars night, so a lot of emotions. He pitched a 6-inning shutout, quality start for
I think the
Joe
Cubs
Ryan.
go out and get 4 players.
They need to
supplement the team, and then it's 3 pitchers and a position player.
Because the Brewers, man, playing the best baseball the last month, they're right on their tail.
They won't play this level forever.
I mean, it's hard to. They're 31-12 for the last 40
They've
something.
just been obscene.
Let's see some targets here that we got. If I can
So that's why I really want Duran and Joe Ryan.
I don't want top moves. I want top guys who are getting moved.
The Diamondbacks are open for sale.
Yeah, I mean they had a bunch of injuries too. They had really.
But I will say this: if the Cubs are interested,
wow, here we go. This is a pretty good article because you got some big names on here.
If the Cubs are interested in getting Mackenzie Gore, and they want to package Shaw, Casey, and whatever else they want. Did you hear what Ken Rosenthal said?
No.
He said that the Nationals minor league system does not supplement the core four for the Nationals. So the Nationals don't want to trade Gore because it would be admitting that they've kind of failed.
So Gore, Wood, Abrams, and
Hassel.
Robert Hassel, the other kid
the guy they got from Juan Soto.
Yeah, San Diego.
But they said the minor leagues don't support those guys, so they need to supplement it more.
Hey, man, the Nationals fired general manager Mike Rizzo.
Yeah.
Alma mater, same college as me. San Xavier graduate.
Right?
A week before the draft, having the first pick, too. That was a little...
Then they signed they signed the youngest player ever?
Yeah, Eli, I forgot his last name.
Didn't even take Ethan Holiday?
No, he went to Colorado where his pops play.
Disrespectful.
4th pick overall. You know the MLB draft is weird with the contracts, right?
Yeah.
So this was a couple weeks. So this was almost actually a couple last month, Steven. So
I don't think the Red Sox are trading.
They're not. They're playing their best baseball this season right now. They're actually going for it.
Yeah.
This might happen, but
Cubs are in on him. I don't know what he's going to cost, though.
You are selling. If I'm the Marlins, you have him for a couple more years. You are selling him as low as you can right now. What's his ERA? 7 point something?
Yeah.
It's not great. Unless you just want to get rid of that contract and you don't think there's any hope in sight. You are going to extremely sell low on Sandy right now.
I don't think the Brewers are going to trade Freddie Peralta, even if it's his contract.
No, especially the way that they're playing right now.
Yeah, no.
He's got a club option. It's $8 million or something.
Oh,
they're not trading him.
Yeah.
I was listening to the radio today, and they They were talking about Freddie Peralta, and they're like, yeah, he's got a club option for $8 million. They're not going to trade him.
That's right up their alley.
Here's Suarez. I think he's getting dealt. I know the Yankees.
Apparently the Yankees are in on him.
I mean,
I
you
think
got every team. Best fits. Cubs
are on there.
Yeah, Cubs are on there.
The Cubs. Do you want to know why I want Suarez?
Here's a guy that the Cubs willing to.
Because he torments us.
Mm-hmm.
But I
Former
want to know.
Red, yeah,
but I want to
think.
know if he likes hitting at Wrigley or just likes hitting against the Cubs.
That's the thing. Is it Wrigley or the Cubs? I remember where like the Sox used to sign guys who used to hit them all the time, and then they had no one else to hit because they were just teammates with the pitchers that they killed all the time.
Exactly. Yep.
Here's a name I keep seeing rumored. Seth Lugo.
I'm cool on Seth Lugo.
These names I keep seeing.
If Seth Lugo wants to be a pitcher for us, that's fine. I'm not giving up a lot for him.
No.
Zach Gallen, Merrill Kelly, those guys, I'm interested. Now, another question here. This would be a funky one. God, that'd be just a massive deal. If we just took those 4 guys from the
There's a
Diamondbacks.
guy. Clase too.
Dude, I'm cool. I want one of those 2 guys.
Felix Batista, he throws gas.
Mm-hmm. I just want a closer.
Ryan McMahon as a third baseman wouldn't be too bad, right?
Yeah, he would, again, cheap option.
2 years remaining.
Yeah, we don't need him for 2 years. That's why I like Suarez, because he's a free agent at the end of the year, and we can give Matt Shaw the look.
I know you want Luis Robert Jr.
Well, this would be the best time to get him because we get him for so cheap.
I think he's got that average up to 190 now.
You think he can play third?
Can't get much worse.
That's all I'm saying.
He's a Gold Glover.
Well, I'll say this: Matt Shaw defensively is not the problem.
Yeah.
But it's the bat.
Hey, Matt Shaw, if you watched Pete Crow Armstrong last year, Pete Crow Armstrong couldn't hit water if he fell out of a boat last year.
Exactly.
Now he's hit a double in the All-Star game.
I'm not worried about Matt Shaw like next year this time. I'm just worried about this October. That's the part I'm concerned about.
I mean, you can have Luis Robert.
He said you can have him, bro.
This list is just getting Eric Fetty, man, rough. That was the 4th of July game I watched with the Cubs. They were just teeing off.
No, that was
Eric
Mikolas.
Fetty.
That was Mikolas.
Oh yeah. Then the Sunday game was Eric Fetty.
Sunday game was the one. Yeah.
Sunday game was Eric Fetty, where they were teeing off as him as well. We're getting some orders in there,
We're getting
Steven.
the minis. We are 3 to go, so let's keep it going.
There we go, guys. 3 to go.
The Cubs are
going to
make a move, but here's the deal, Dom. I bet you we just listed all those names, those teams are. I bet it's someone we don't even know or expect.
I'm trying to think who can be like the one name. I remember the one year with the White Sox. They were kind of out of it, but they traded for Jake Peavy at the trade deadline. Everyone's like, "What the hell? Where did that come from?" Like maybe a move like that, where a pitcher who has 3-4 years left on their deal, a team who it's probably like, all right, we're looking to rebuild. We signed this guy a year ago or 2 years ago, and things haven't gone as planned. We're looking to get rid of this contract, and he's still a good pitcher. I don't know who that pitcher is though.
I do have a name. See, I don't think they would do it because the Cubs want pitching.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, if they wanted to like just lock something down for a while.
Eric Fetty?
No. God, no. Austin Riley.
Now that's Matt Shaw, Owen Casey.
But I'm cool with that.
He kind of had a down year last year, right, Austin Riley? How's he doing this? How's he doing this year? If you want to like maybe buy low on somebody, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
not too bad.
Do they
want to
pay everybody?
He's not doing too bad.
He's Austin Riley.
Yeah, he's last year not at that great. I mean, he had 3 straight years with a 6 WAR, and last year 2.9, and this year, he's actually not doing better. Power wise, doing better, but not pretty much. This was a guy who had 3 straight top 10 MVP finishes.
I think my big dream is Mackenzie Gore, though.
Only 28.
Like, who are the Cubs gonna swindle?
I mean, the Nationals don't have a general manager right now. Now's the time you take advantage. You call them like, hey, interim. Whoever the interim general manager is.
James Woods. I would go get him in a heartbeat.
Juan Soto. And
Would you trade? The Mets just signed Juan Soto to a massive deal. But
how did the Nationals stink? That's like the thing I'm in, because
they have the 4, they have nothing else.
Because they won that trade. C.J. Abrams having a great year. Mackenzie Gore having a great year. James Wood having a great year. Hassel's going to...
He's figuring it out.
He's going to figure it out. He'll be fine. Even if he doesn't, 3 of the guys he got in the trade are good.
Did good. Yeah.
You're pretty fine after that.
They just can't support them in any other capacity.
Trust me, when the White Sox traded Chris Sale, Yoan Nakata, not good. Michael Kopech, not good. Who else was in that trade? It doesn't matter. I don't even think they made it to the majors. Not good. So just because you get these prospects in return, whether the top prospect,
that's the problem.
There's no guarantee that they're going to be great.
There's a lot of people on my channel. They're like, you don't know. They've said this to my face. They're like, you don't know how to build a winning organization. I'm like, buddy, they're prospects. They haven't proven nothing.
Yes.
To me. They haven't done nothing to me. You want to win now? Guys who make the break room, Dom, they do ish on the field. You know what I'm saying? They're not prospects.
I know Cub fans in 2016 when they traded Gleyber Torres, they're like, oh man, that guy's gonna be a stud. Turned out to be a pretty decent player, an all-star, but
Couple-time all-star.
You
right?
won the World Series, and I don't think you guys were missing Torres. No one's ever like, man, I wish we would have kept Torres, right?
No, I'm not.
So,
I'm okay. Even the deal for Quintana, like I'm okay. I'm still okay. That move needed to be made.
Eloy Jimenez is out of baseball right now. He just got released by the Rays.
Here's the deal. You gotta either make moves or you're the opposite of it, and you're trading for those kind of guys. You know, the lottery tickets essentially.
Right.
Like, how much do you want to bet? The top 10 picks of this year's draft, how many of those guys do you think are successful major league players that play more than 6 years in the bigs?
Probably not the guy the White Sox drafted. Nothing against him, but history tells me it's not going to end
Probably
well.
like 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing one of them's named Ethan Holiday. I'm guessing.
Pretty cool. He gets to play where his dad was at,
Yeah.
right? Do a top to bottom rundown of what we have here in the break room. With 3 to go on the minis, 3 to go on the jerseys, guys. Let's close those out, guys. But the Diamonds, the best bang for your buck in the break room. Aiden Hutchinson, Devontae Adams, Jordan Love. LaDainian Tomlinson, Steve Smith, and Kurt Warner. The Steve Smith and Kurt Warner are speed flexes. Triple Crown wide receiver Steve Smith and a Hall of Fame quarterback Kurt Warner. You get those for $103 in the break room in the single. Get 2 items for $206. You want to get in the quad, get maybe triple, quadruple, $412. The Vault. The beautiful Reggie Wayne Speed Flex still available in this vault. The future Hall of Famer, Peyton Manning's, one of Peyton Manning's favorite targets back in the day. Reggie Wayne Speed Flex still out there. We also have another wide receiver Speed Flex. It's the playmaker, Michael Irvin, on the Cowboys lid. Authentics, Drew Brees, Saquon Barkley out there as well. We have 2 vault keys, A and B, the $100 and the $50 vault key. Practice squad, $51 a spot in the single, $102 a spot in the double. We have the triple signed Cowboys jersey, Roger Staubach, Tony Dorsett, and Drew Pearson. Lawrence Taylor football. We have a Barry Sanders mini and the 3 speed flexes. Again, the double, you get 2 of these speed flexes in 1 spot potentially. Mike Allstott and Chris Olave, 2 NFC South speed flexes. Then we have the Kenneth Walker III, the running back for the Seattle Seahawks on the Seahawks standard. Secondary hits, Frank Gore and Mongo, Steve McMichael. Jerseys, 2 boxes left. No headliners, but we close this out with a brand new series. And the minis, automatic double box break. Lawrence Taylor, James Cook, Kurt Warner, Eric Dickerson, Michael Irvin, Ray Lewis, Kyron Williams, Jamar Chase. And then we have Frank Gore and Thurman Thomas, secondary headliners in the single back minis. What's up, William? Kenneth Walker III in the practice squad. It's a speed flex as well. William is a Seahawks fan, so William, Kenneth Walker III in the practice squad. Get yours for $51. One spot to go on the jerseys, 3 to go on the minis. Let's close that jerseys, guys. That's $29 a spot. One spot to go.
Let's rally.
It is 8:40 here in the break room. One spot to go in the jerseys. If you're in that jersey and you've been waiting for that break to happen all show, you might want to think about closing out. We're like, finally, I'll drop that link in the chain. Let's close that mini as well, guys. 3 spots to go. We know it's going to close out. We don't have to wait until the show's about to sign out to close that out, because the more breaks we do now, the more helmets we see, the more headliners we see. But we got to do the breaks. 25 people watching right now. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. That's what we are here for.
Oh, it's 50 days from now. The NFL season opens.
Yeah, 50 days. September 4th.
7 weeks in 1 day.
Yeah, 7 weeks. It's getting closer. It's going to go by fast.
Yes, it will.
It's going to go by fast. We're already July 16th, the middle of July. Close your eyes.
They got to be throwing on the pads next week, right?
Yeah, the training camp. When's mandatory training camp start?
When mandatory? Like, when are these people supposed to get that?
I know some teams have like the rookie camps right now.
Yeah, I want to know when people are showing up. And,
I want the videos of people being in the best shape of their life.
yeah.
Rookies. Yeah. Lions, July 19th. What is that?
Okay, that's 3 days.
Saturday or Friday?
Saturday.
Oh man, they got to work on a Saturday.
Brutal.
We'll
be here.
I'll be here.
We'll be here for
I'll be working on a Saturday.
We'll be here for Lions mini camp.
We'll be here for Lions mini camp, special edition UA show. The rookies, the Eagles, July 22nd. It makes sense why the Chargers and the Lions are early because they have the Hall of Fame game in a couple weeks. That makes sense.
On a Saturday?
That makes sense. Aiden Hutchinson and the Diamonds right now. I was like, come on, man. I'm trying to
Is he good to go?
Trying to enjoy my... I saw the videos of him working out.
Well, those
I don't know if he's
great.
on any pup list. Let's see.
When did he get hurt?
Last year, he played 5 games. So
so
around what? October, right? He got hurt. Could be fine now. Let's see. Aiden Hutchinson addresses health and training camp.
I'm fine.
Confirmed in May that he received full medical clearance. There you go. It's no surprise. No limitations are expected for the Lions Pro Bowler training camp. So sounds like he'll be there week 1 against my Green Bay Packers. Come on, you got to sit him out though.
Yeah, you gotta
give him 1 week to sit out. Play him against who they play week 2?
The Bears probably.
Let's see the Lions schedule.
And then we got a Jersey.
Jersey coming up. Thank you guys for closing out. Let's close out those minis as well. I think they do have the Bears week 2.
You gotta sit out for the first month. You need it for the playoffs.
Yeah, we got you week 2.
Yeah, you need it. Yeah, you need it for the playoffs. Start them against the Ravens. That's when you really will need it.
That is true. That's gonna be a good game. Hey, it's a Sunday night game. Ravens, Lions, maybe a Super Bowl preview. Let's see. Packers, Bears, Ravens. Here's the Lions schedule for the Lions fans out there.
Well, that's not friendly at all.
Yeah. I get a lot of people are off, though. They lost their offensive coordinator, defense coordinator.
I'm curious to see how that affects them. I don't think it's going to affect them too much.
I think they'll be fine. They got a lot of talent on that team. We got Timothy, Colin, Jared, Brian, Doug, Eric, and then Brian closing us out. Thank you, guys. Drop me a box number for the jersey. Just did it get a break going. I'll take a win. However, there you go, Brian. Appreciate that, my man.
Wins are wins, right?
Mm-hmm. Box 16. Thank you, Eric. Excuse me, 15. 15, which we do have. 30 will be the last box. Colin's first time here in the break room. Welcome, Colin. Always like to ask favorite teams, favorite player. Let us know. Thank you, my friend. Box 15. Put the names in the randomizer. Once I put this up on the table. Beautiful triple sign bills. All righty. Let's copy and paste this list. Take you guys to the randomizer 8 times as you see it on the screen. All right. Good luck, everybody. Randomizer is going to make a friend and a few enemies. And the final click. There we go. Copy and paste. Take you to your divisions. All right, Doug, you have the NFC North, Jared, the NFC South, Brian, the NFC East, Timothy, the NFC West, Colin, the AFC North, Eric, the AFC South, Brian, the AFC East, and Eric, the AFC West. No headliners left, so everyone has a shot right here. And we have ourselves
What do we got?
a 49er hit. How about Garrison Hurst? Going to Timothy in the NFC West. Yes, Timothy. Close. Garrison Hurst. Gonna go to Timothy. Very nice. Had one of the best comebacks. He had that devastating knee injury. Came back and looked like he didn't have a knee injury.
He was
nice
Adrian
hit.
Peterson before Adrian Peterson?
Yes, he was. Garrison Hurst. Very nice. Underrated running back in his day. Cool hit. So nice hit for Timothy. NFC West, the 49er. remember watching him. He was on the Jeff Garcia 49er teams. That's how lucky I am. Everyone got to watch the Montana, the Steve Young. I think the Jeff Garcia. It wasn't too bad, actually, Jeff Garcia. The Tim Tate 49ers, that wasn't much worse.
It wasn't bad, but in comparison to what it was.
Right. So there you go. Garrison Hurst. Congrats, Timothy. One box left in the jerseys. It'll be box 30. It'll be from the and more section. So we'll see who that jersey is once ever that break closes out. Very nice, Garrison Hurst. Right out this bad boy for Timothy. Timothy, if you're out there, nice W. He did start the party in this jersey. That was the first spot. Starter magic, if you are a believer in that sort of thing. So write that out. I used to like to use them in Madden back in the day. Niners were a fun team because, Jeff Garcia was pretty good at Madden, but they had T.O.
Yeah.
So they were pretty good at Madden back in the day.
Right.
Brian said, never won a jersey. Not yet, Brian. Not yet. All right. One more box to go. In that current jersey series. Let's check where we're at with the minis.
We're close.
2 to go on the minis, guys. And then pretty much open everywhere else. So let's close out this mini. Let's see some breaks getting done. Some awesome helmets on the table. Guys like running backs, this is the show for you. Here's the Derrick Henry. 1,900 yards last season, a former 2,000-yard rusher, former offensive player of the year. Very nice. Obviously, Derrick Henry, when he retires, he's going to be maybe, who knows if he wins Super Bowl Baltimore. But as of right now, you think of Derrick Henry, Tennessee Titan. When a guy's on a team for so long and he changes teams, he looks awkward on the new uniform. When I first saw Derrick Henry in the Ravens uniform, I'm like, yeah, that looks right. He looks like a Baltimore Raven.
I can't believe that looks better.
It does look better. Derrick Henry.
Before.
I love the Ravens helmet. It's so simple, but so effective. Nice hit right there. Aesthetically, the best helmet on the table, in my opinion. Let me know if you guys think something else. It's a triple sign Bills. Thurman Thomas, Andre Reed, Jim Kelly, 3 Hall of Famers on one lid. This helmet's beautiful, one by Samuel Liskey in the vault. How about some diamonds, Steven? This was one in the diamonds earlier.
Well, this came out today at 6:40.
What's up?
The Chicago Cubs are already a really good baseball team.
Yes.
But when the All-Star break ends, they'll be behind the Milwaukee Brewers in the NL Central. No, they're not. And that will surely spark some trade deadline action.
Will the Brewers start on Thursday or something? Or
No, the Cubs are up a game.
yeah, how the Cubs?
This is already wrong, but whatever. I hope they're right. They've got both Diamondbacks third baseman Suarez and Guardians closer Clase ending up in Chicago.
Okay, I can see that. I think they make aggressive moves.
I like both those guys. We still need a starter.
Yeah.
I still want another starter.
I would say that's your most important thing. You need to get a starter. You don't have to get, Chris Sale, but
not Chris Sale now, but I think in a high quality rotation that goes to World Series and aspires to be a champion, I think Shota's our 2 and Steele's our 3.
yeah.
And
Steele done. There's no chance he comes back. What was his injury again?
What
was his injury?
Tommy John.
Oh, okay. So he's done. Okay.
Yeah,
He's
done.
not. Okay.
He'll be back next year, but go get Mackenzie Gore. just call them, see what they want.
My prediction is Joe Ryan. I think it's Joe Ryan.
Again, if they can go get Joe Ryan and Johan Duran and they trade for Suarez and they don't give up too much for him because he's a rental, I'm game. I want to see this guy hit tanks at Wrigley.
Got a good Joe Ryan, a good ground ball pitcher. You got an excellent defense for the Cubs. Makes too much sense.
Yeah.
I think they get a bat too. I don't think if they don't get Suarez, I don't think they're going to get
But like Matt Shaw has 1 home run.
I think.
Suarez has 31 of them.
What's bad with Ryan McMahon?
4 of them are at Wrigley.
That's a lot.
He hits. I think I've gone to like 6 games that he's played against the Cubs. I think he has 9 home runs. He just kills the ball there. I'm not against Ryan McMahon either. Again, Jed has a lot at his disposal. I'm just curious to see how he proportions it.
Should be fun. So don't forget though, I always forget this too. With my teams, we're also competing against other teams making deals. So I always get mad when
you guys are trying to trade everybody. Apparently, we're in on Adrian Hauser.
Oh.
Yeah, but he doesn't do anything for me, you know?
Yeah, that's like, you can get him for nothing. Like,
yeah.
You know.
That's probably your best pitcher.
Oh, he's dealing. Yeah,
he's dealing, yeah.
I thought he might have been, our all-star. I don't know. I mean, he didn't pitch too many. Hopefully by tomorrow we will see the new jerseys. I mean, we could see the new jerseys tonight, Den. We could see the new jersey tonight. $29 a spot. But I don't know. If you want to see the new jerseys, get your spot right now. $29 to close it out. I'm not worried about tomorrow, though, Steven. I'm worried about tonight.
I'm off tomorrow, so.
Right. Stay your Friday?
No, because I have alternate. I come back on Friday.
Oh, yeah, you're here
shows,
on Fridays.
Yeah.
You're here on Fridays.
I aspire for that. 1 to go in the minis.
There we go. 1 to go on the minis, guys. Let's close out this mini break. 1 spot to go. It's an automatic double box break. Bring it up on the screen right now. We know it's going to happen. We know it's going to be closed out. Don't make me put my principal hat on. Single back mini. Lawrence Taylor, James Cook, Kurt Warner, Eric Dickerson, Michael Irvin, Ray Lewis, Kyron Williams, Jamar Chase, Frank Gore, Thurman Thomas.
They can trade this Christian Franklin guy. Pablo Aliendo. They're all supposed to come up this year, so bye.
Yeah.
And Pablo's in AA, so maybe we could survive without him. But Ben Cowles, see ya.
Goodbye.
Yeah, trade all of them.
Yeah, everyone who's like ETA's 2025 and
yeah, you need to go.
Yeah,
like I'm sorry. Also, another thing people don't realize is we've already called up our top 2 prospects this year.
Yeah, Matt Shaw and who was Cade Horton.
Yeah,
so.
Exactly.
The pitcher, lefty.
We have plenty to work with.
Still plenty to work with in these minis, guys.
Absolutely.
$2 a spot. Who's going to close it out? Get that closer magic. Sold out. There we go, Steven.
There we go.
See that order coming through right now. Someone closed out that minis. Thank you. Let's mark this as finished. While we do those minis, guys, let's get closer on other breaks. Could be an early night for Steven and I. We're open pretty much everywhere else on this break page. If you guys want us to keep on going tonight, we got to get closer on these breaks. We got to close them out. I'm seeing a lot of 7s, a lot of 8s, 12s for the draft day. So if you guys want to keep on going tonight, we got to see some action. 28 people watching. You don't have to wait till tomorrow to see the new jerseys. We could see them tonight. So get that message ready for the chat for our mini break coming up. We have Samuel, Aaron, Angie, Robert, Mark, Eric, Ross, and Angie. Thank you, Angie, for closing us out. So drop me 2 box numbers for mini. 12 in the wheel. You got it, Eric. Thank you very much. Let me take 12 off first. And let's go to that wheel. Appreciate you, Eric. Ooh. Out of 30. There we go. All right. If this lands on a number that we already did, we'll get the closest to that number. 29. We do have 29. And I can grab these, Steven. They are right here.
Okay.
So 12 and 29.
So I think they got Merrill Kelly going to the Padres.
Ooh, a division trade.
Yeah, they got Josh Naylor going to the Mariners. They got, I think, Soroka going to the Phillies. Sandy Alcantara. Is that Sandy? Is that Sandy Alcantara that got him going to the Blue Jays?
Blue Jays in first place, right?
Yeah, they're up there. Marcell Ozuna to the Mariners. Chris Sale to the Red Sox.
So Sale, is there like...
I thought he's out.
Yeah, 60-day deal.
This is Byron Buxton to the Mets.
He said he's not waiving his trade clause.
Yeah.
He said he wants to be a Twin for life.
Yeah, that's what he said, literally.
And I kind of believe him the way he said it, right?
This one White Sox player to the Astros, I can't identify him.
Who is it?
I think it's Hauser,
Let me see.
but I can't identify him.
Does he have a beard?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Hauser.
Yeah, it's Hauser.
It's him. So 12 and 29 will be our boxes that we do for the minis, guys. Let me copy and paste the names.
What's the number one pick was Suarez to the Cubs by Trevor Plouffe.
Former Twin.
So 5 points if the player is traded, 5 points if traded to correct team, 5 points if player is 2025 All-Star or former MVP, Cy Young / Rookie of the Year. Oh, so I'm going to track this.
Here we go, guys. 8 times in the randomizer. Thank you for closing this out. And the final click. And there we are. Copy and paste, take you to your divisions.
No, not 83.
All right.
Just 8.
Let's move this. I put one up the other day. I don't know why. I think because sometimes it takes a while to like kind of load. So I put one up and I saw 8 and I saw it was 0 again. So I put it back to 8. I was like, oh, I must not. And then I looked again. It was at 16. I was like, oh, let me take that down really fast. So guys, your divisions. Ross, you have NFC North. Aaron, you have the NFC South. Robert, the NFC East. Samuel, the NFC West. Angie, the AFC North. Eric, the AFC South. Angie, the AFC East. And Mark, the AFC West. Good luck. We have box 12 and the wheel, which was 29. Single back. Here we go. You might double up in single back mini break.
Oh, the irony.
Box 12. What do we have in box 12? How about a headliner, James Cook for the Buffalo Bills?
There we go.
Angie, congratulations. James Cook, 16 rushing touchdowns last season. Very, very nice. Speaking of fantasy, don't sleep on James Cook, right?
Yeah, that's another one you got to keep your eye on, right?
I know he wants a new contract, but he's not holding out, which I do respect. He knows the Bills, they have one goal this season. It's to go to the Super Bowl. They brought a lot of guys back. They re-signed guys, so, familiar faces there. James Cook, he's not messing around. He wants his money, but he's not holding out, so shout out for him that.
Shout out to Closer Magic.
Angie, that's right. That is the closer spot. That is the closer spot. Heck yeah. Angie, thank you. Closer Magic. Not done yet, Angie. You also have the AFC North, which that's a pretty good spot to have as well. In the AFC East, there's also Thurman Thomas in this break, so you're not done yet, potentially. That's a really cool hit. 16 rushing touchdowns last season. That's where Josh Allen's stealing 12 of them, too. Nice hit. There you go. James, say hi to Jim Kelly, Andre Reed, Thurman Thomas, Hall of Famers. All right. Box 29, the wheel. Here we go. Angie, that extra spot pays off because you got a Ray Lewis.
Wow,
mini
double
helmet
headliner.
coming your way. Congrats, Angie. Oop. Show the signature side. Very nice. Got the Beckett cert as well.
There you go, Angie.
Nice hit, Angie. Ray Lewis, one of the greatest if not the greatest linebacker of all time. Very, very nice. Get that extra spot. Can win in 2 divisions with 2 spots. Very nice. Ray Lewis. Now, definitely, heck yeah, right? Oh, it's late. Hell yeah. There you go, Angie. That is a nice double up right there. And just like her YouTube name, it's that easy in the minis to double up.
Yeah.
Get 2 spots or maybe 1 spot with the same division. Ray Lewis, very nice. No problem, Angie. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Thank you and everyone in that break. You guys did all the work. We just opened the boxes. So very nice double up right there for Angie Nilsson. Ray Lewis and James Cook, 2 photoed headliners. Very, very nice. All right. It is 9:02 here in the break room. We are wide open everywhere. We'll play this by air, Steven. We'll see where we're at in 10 minutes. But guys, if you want to keep on breaking, let's close out some breaks because the orders in the last few hours, especially the last hour specifically, Steven, we need to put a little pep in our step, right?
Right.
I would say the hit of the show so far, and let me know if you disagree, this triple sign Bills Speed Flex, the 2-tone chrome, won by Samuel Liskey in that vault. Now you're like, damn, that was pulled in the vault. That vault's probably, depleted right now. It's probably dead. Not so fast, my friend. Not so fast, because 13 boxes left. And aesthetically, my favorite helmet in the room right now is this Reggie Wayne, this beautiful Speed Flex for the Colts, a name that we don't get too often here in the break room. So you definitely want to take advantage of Reggie Wayne being in here, especially if you're a Colt fan. Here he is.
All right. So there's a Twitter poll. And it says, ignore the fact that this is preposterous poll and simply pick one trade deadline upgrade for the Cubs.
Let's do it. All right, perfect.
All right. Josh Young and Jacob DeGrom is one of the options.
Texas, all right.
Texas. Jose Ramirez and Shane Bieber. Eugenio Suarez and Merrill Kelly. Willie Castro and Joe Ryan.
If you win in a World Series this year, oh man, what's Shane Bieber doing this year?
I have no idea, but I want Jose Ramirez.
Yeah, I know Jose Ramirez. Like,
I don't care about whatever.
That's where I was going to with that. I know Jose Ramirez is having a really good.
I know
he's
Jose is really good.
Yeah, he's got a nice right hook too.
Yeah, exactly.
But obviously he's having just another type of Jose Ramirez type season. He's always.
I would just love to plug him in the 4 spot and just be like, yeah, this is our lineup.
What is Shane Bieber doing this season? I
I think it matters.
haven't heard anything of Shane Bieber. That's the.
Well, their pitching has always been solid.
They've always had a good starting. Oh, he's got a good ERA. Oh no, I don't think he has pitched this year.
Okay.
Yeah, he struck. Okay, so he was injured last season. He struck out 5 in his Arizona rehab start. So he just had his.
Fine, we'll take him.
Yeah. Wait until the end of July. So he's still doing his rehab start. So maybe
okay. Yeah, he was out for the year last year.
September push.
That's fine.
I mean, Shane Bieber, man, he was former Cy Young. If you could get just half of that
Yeah.
2020.
We just need it for 2 months.
Saw him pitch live. I've seen a lot of Shane Bieber pitch live, especially when the White Sox were pretending to be good.
Yeah.
A lot of the games against Cleveland Guardians.
Pretending to be good.
I got to go with that one, right?
Yeah, that's the one.
That one or Willie Castro's actually a pretty underrated player, but
I know he would be a nice plug-in. Joe Ryan's solid.
like that's the thing with the Cubs bat. The Cubs, they don't need a
We don't need it, but he solves third base for a while.
791 OPS. Like, all right,
Is that
take
Jose?
that. This Willie Castro.
Oh, okay.
Jose's got to be approaching 900 OPS, right?
Yeah, but he's also under contract for like the next 9 years.
Yeah, he's 869.
Yeah, that would solve so much.
His contract
And they
is
would get Matt Shaw on the deal, but that's fine.
2028. It's not that much money.
It's not. He's on one of those really nice deals. He's a really underrated player.
I can see them. I mean,
if the Guardians don't want to pay someone $200 million, he is the perfect Cub price.
he is such a good hitter, Jose Ramirez.
Such a good big switch hitter.
Already a 55 WAR in his career. Well, if that's, if they,
He's the only active player with 250 home runs and 250 stolen bases.
he might have a Hall of Fame case.
If it's 55 WAR,
Not for nothing. Harold Baines in the Hall of Fame. His WAR is like 38.
yeah, exactly.
So, what's left in the practice squad?
Good
I got you,
question.
Robinson.
Good question. We got the Cowboys triple sign jersey. Dom's whipping that graphic up right now for you. We got that Lawrence Taylor football. That's a double up possibility for you. Barry Sanders on the mini helmet, the Lion King. We got the full size version right here, but there's a mini out there as well. It looks like a slate.
Yep.
Mike Allstott Speed Flex, Kenneth Walker Speed Flex. Are you kidding me? A Chris Olave, 3 Speed Flexes left. We haven't even done one of those tonight, right?
No.
In 21 boxes, under $50, or just a little over $50. Yeah, I think we all know what we need to do. We're just not doing it.
That's right. Buddy just texted me Von Miller to Washington.
Really?
Yeah. There you go.
For some reason, I just feel like they're going to regress in some capacity.
They made some moves. They're adding some veterans. Obviously, Deebo Samuel, Von Miller. I like Tunsil to protect Jaden Daniels, and they drafted an offensive lineman.
Right.
They're doing the smart thing with the young quarterback, adding some weapons around him. But there's a lot of high hopes for them. Their win totals high. The Super Bowl totals are pretty high. Jaden Daniels MVP pretty high. But Jaden Daniels, the way he played last year, I'm not counting him out. That he looked like the truth.
Like, they go to the playoffs. I'm there for that, but God, they played so well and they got so lucky.
Well, here we do. We look at the schedule.
Yeah.
I always do the win over, the over under wins. I'm like, I got to look at the schedule before I'm saying if this team's going to be good or not. Week 1 against the Giants in Washington, they should win that game. Week 2, they're in Lambeau Field. That smells like a Dom Pellegrini game. A September game at Lambeau Field. Watch Jaden Daniels. I might have to make a trip to Green Bay for that one.
Ooh, yeah, it's not a bad idea.
It's a night game too.
Sunday night?
No, that's a Thursday. Oh boy, they're making it tough for me. Well, we'll circle that.
You find someone to cover and go do that.
They got the Raiders week 3 at home. Then they go to Atlanta. Atlanta's going to be pretty interesting this year. It all depends on that defense, which they did draft 2 pass rushers in the first round. So if those guys are as advertised, and they traded a lot to get James Pierce in that back end of the first round. So, they're a big believer in James Pierce. They got in LA against the Chargers. There'll probably be more Commanders fans there. At home against the Bears. That's a night game too, Steven. So it'll be a Hail Mary rivalry primetime game, October 13th.
Oh, God.
Then they got the Cowboys. They're in Kansas City. This is a pretty, it's not the easiest schedule. It's not the toughest I saw, but you play the NFC East. You got to play the Cowboys and the Eagles. You expect the Giants to be better if Jackson Dart is what they want him to be, right?
Right.
What do we get in order there?
We got 4 to go now in the practice squad double.
4 to go in that practice squad double, guys. All righty. Let's close that out. 4 spots to go in that practice squad double. That is our closest break. Let's get that closed out.
At the halfway mark. No reason this can't go down right
That's right.
now.
The earliest we sign off is 9:30. So, Steven, I think that's plenty of time to close out that break. Because if that close out by 9:30,
it just ain't meant to be.
it's just not meant to be. But we can do that break here tonight. The earliest we can get off is 9:30, guys. But that doesn't mean we have to get off at 9:30. If you guys want to keep on breaking all night, you guys are the architects of this break room. But if we're not breaking, we're out of here. We got 25 people watching right now. And I know you guys are not here to hear our sports takes. You guys want to see some memorabilia.
Well, let's not.
Well, they're not,
Let's not be hasty.
we do appreciate if you like our takes or not. If you don't, you can always say in the chat, Dom, shut up.
Well, don't give them the opportunity.
I just want to, they love that. They like doing that. There's nothing wrong with that.
I think we're gonna get this closed. It's 2 to go now.
Let's get that closed out, guys. That practice squad, 4 spots to go for that double. 102 a spot. You have a chance to get a Chris Olave and a Mike Allstott Speed Flex in the same spot if those 2 helmets come out of that break. Like I said, you guys want to keep on breaking all night, then we need to see some action. It's 9:10 already in this break room. Now's not the time to do the Spider-Man meme. Are we going to keep on breaking? Yes. But get the spot. Surprised we stopped in the vault, too, especially with that Reggie Wayne Speed Flex.
Right.
But here's that practice squad, guys. Chris Olave, Mike Allstott, Kenneth Walker III, Speed Flexes. So there you go. This should be closed out pretty soon. So 1 spot to go now. It's going to happen. Just a matter of moments. If you want to get that closer spot, hey, it worked out for Angie Nilsson in the last mini break.
Right.
That closer spot. maybe potentially get that NFC South. And if both those speed flexes that belong to the South come out, you win. Chris Olave, Mike Allstott. Got an NFC East double-up opportunity as well with the jersey and the football. Lawrence Taylor and the Cowboy triple signed. Steve McMichael, Barry Sanders. That'll be a double-up to NFC North. Mongo, rest in peace, Steve McMichael. Obviously a former Bears player with the Packers as well, but I love the Steve McMichael video of when he's doing the 7th inning stretch at Wrigley Field. And who was the umpire? Was it
Angel Hernandez?
Angel Hernandez. Yeah, he was like, who's that umpire? He's like, saying, oh, he's not calling the best, game out there, the balls and strikes. Angel Hernandez did not think that was funny.
No, he did not.
He did not think that was funny. No. What was he gonna do? It's Mongo.
Yeah.
Mongo would manhandle Angel Hernandez. He's a former defensive tackle for the 85 Bears and the 90s Packers, and a former United States champion for WCW. Rest in peace, Steve McMichael.
Right.
He was a legend here in Chicago. Just an NFL legend, period. Get him in the practice squad, one spot to go. He was part of the Four Horsemen in WCW, Stephen and Ric Flair.
Right.
Yeah, you remember that. Yeah.
Duh.
That's what he's most famous for.
Who doesn't know about that?
Hey, man, the wrestlers, they love, a lot of them are former football players, so they always have a football connection. Well, they'll get some former football players. Kevin Green wrestled in WCW, Reggie White.
Right.
Obviously, Lawrence Taylor, who we have in the break room right now, main event at a WrestleMania against Bam Bam Bigelow. Trying to think some more, who's more, I'm trying to think of more football players. The last Super Bowl, Lane Johnson and Jason Kelsey made a run in when it was in Philadelphia. Sure, it's a matter of time for George. When George Kittle retires, he's doing something in wrestling. He's at every wrestling pay-per-view. You can tell that he's just like dying to do some wrestling.
He loves it.
He was at a golf tournament last week, and the wrestler, The Miz, not the pitcher on the Brewers, was at the golf tournament as well. And
where he
did like the little kick where he kicked the guy, and he was doing the wrestler move or whatever. So George Kittle has he's gonna do something.
He's
wrestling.
pining for the opportunity.
Gronk did a little wrestling. Who do you think an NFL player? Myles Garrett would be great at wrestling, right?
Oh God, he's built for it.
I'm looking at the break. I'm looking at the Aiden Hutchinson would be great at wrestling. He's in the Diamonds. Mike Allstott. I mean, the A-Train. There was a wrestler named A-Train, so it writes itself. Perfect. There you go. Mike Allstott. So one spot to go for that practice squad.
I mean, this is what everyone waits for, right?
The closer magic?
Yeah, right?
I'll drop that link in the chat. I'll help you guys out. Make it nice and easy for you. One spot to go. Speaking of the A-Train, there he is on that beautiful standard. Buccaneers. We say this about we say this about the Jags, say this about the Dolphins, but maybe it's just a Florida team thing. The Bucs, you can't find me a bad-looking Buck helmet. Whether it's the creamsicle, their new pewter helmet, it looks good.
Here we go.
Is that the practice squad?
I think so.
There we go. Who closed us out?
Brian Smith.
Thank you, Brian. Appreciate you. And guys, we'll see where we're at after this break, but pretty much everything else is wide open as well. So, like I said, if you guys want to keep on breaking, get your spots in these breaks. If not, it will be an early night for Mr. Ryan and I. ETN. So thank you guys for closing out that practice squad. I'm going to ask for 2 numbers. Wait for my message in the chat. Practice squad double. So please, if you're in that break, Adam, Anthony, William, Angie, James, Brian. 2 numbers, please. Good to see my man William Hawkins back in the break room. Don't need to ask William what he's chasing.
Yeah, we know.
Big time Seahawks fan.
But hey, he's been waiting patiently, right?
Uh-huh. So 2 numbers, please. What's going on, James? I know you, William. I know you, my friend. Williams like, I'm actually going for the Frank Gore, the rival. So I'll give you guys a few seconds. Adam, Anthony, William, Angie, James, Brian. Practice squad. 102 a spot for the double. NFC South, NFC West, the speed flex spot. 2 flexes in the South. Do I gotta do the crickets again? If anyone's wondering, no, there's no crickets in your house. That's our soundboard. All right, I'll get that wheel ready. And once this wheel is up on the screen, any box call is invalid. Practice squad is out of 30, but William just got it in time, 27 and 29, which are good to go. Thank you, William.
729?
27 and 29, please.
27.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Hawkins. Speaking of Hawkins, I didn't watch it, but I saw like in passing the trailer to the new Stranger Things show. Has there been a show that's just been like killed its own buzz by waiting so long to come out with like new seasons? I used to like that show a lot, but then it took like 5 years for new seasons. I'm like, I don't care anymore. Yeah. I don't care about Stranger Things anymore. Yeah. So here we go. 8 times in the randomizer. And the final click. All righty. Let's copy and paste. Take you to your divisions. All right. All righty. Let me space this out. Give you guys some room. There we go. That looks good. Now it looks too spaced out. How does that look? All right, that looks better. You guys can see your names. All right. Anthony, you have the NFC North. Brian, you have the NFC South. James, the NFC East. Anthony, the NFC West and the AFC North. Angie, the AFC South. William, the AFC East. And Adam, the AFC West. All right, 27 and 29 in our practice squad double. Here we go. Box 27 coming up first. Ha! Ha! Oh, speaking of Beetlejuice, Steven, we Beetlejuice this. How about Travis Etienne?
There he is.
The running back for the Jacksonville Jaguars going to Angie in the AFC South. Etienne means Steven in French. That's what Bob told me. I believed him. There you go. Travis Etienne. Beetlejuice that one. Nice hit. Angie's on fire.
Right.
It's 3 straight for Angie. The national champion running back for Clemson. Followed his boy Trevor Lawrence to Jacksonville. It's my pick to win the South. Duval.
It's Travis Etienne, right?
Yes.
Trevor's his brother, yeah.
Yes. The former Florida Gator / Georgia Bulldog.
Did he get drafted, or is he just...
Did he? Is he? He's got to be on a team, right?
Some kind.
Very nice. Very, very nice. 2 certs. Beckett and JSA. Right on, says he. Hey, Angie.
Hey, that's 3 straight wins.
Sometimes it's that easy. All right, mark this blue. Travis Etienne, former first-round pick.
Oh, he's on the Panthers.
Panthers, okay.
Yeah.
Very nice. Angie's
Selected
on
in the
fire.
4th round.
Really? That's fresh aim. Pretty good. I don't even know if he got drafted or not.
Right.
So 2, 5, 6, 1, 5, 3.
Also on another trade prediction, Cubs predicted to lose Eugenio Suarez to the Yankees.
Oh.
I really think that the Yankee trade thing is kind of over with.
how everyone just thinks like the
Yeah,
Yankees
the
are going
Yankees
to
just get everybody. I'm like,
The Yankees are not as aggressive as they were 25 years ago. I mean, they did get Garrett Cole, and they'll go out and sign players, but they're not the Dodgers. The Dodgers are what the Yankees were back when we were growing up.
Yep.
Travis Etienne. We forgot to spell it on here. Very, very nice. Ooh. Post it on there. Congratulations, Angie. All right. Box 29 coming up. Excuse me, Post-its. Box 29.
Darn, I like that show, actually. I know FS1's just revamping everything.
Saw they canceled some shows the other day.
A lot of shows.
We have a mini helmet. Could it be the headliner? Could we have a headliner? We have a secondary headliner. It's Frank Gore.
Okay. We can throw him on the list.
There he is. Frank Gore going to go to Anthony Robinson in the NFC West. Congratulations, Anthony. There he is, Frank Gore. We built just both of those. We said Etienne and Frank Gore before that break.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Nice hit right there. Frank Gore mini helmet going to Anthony. Congratulations, Anthony Robinson. Third all-time rushing yards. I mean, that's got to get you in the Hall of Fame, right?
I would imagine.
There you go. Chris, Michael Irvin, Drew Brees, Saquon Barkley, and Reggie Wayne still left in the vault, my man. Like I said, you guys want to keep on breaking? Let's get those break spots closed out. It is 9:23. It's that time of the night where you guys want to break. You gotta get the spots. So 152. Frank Gore. Very nice, Anthony. Obviously, you think of Frank Gore and the 49ers, but we get him on the break room on the pretty much every team he's played with. Colts, Bills, Jets. But good to see him on the team that you think of when you see Frank Gore. The 49ers. A lot of playoff battles with the Frank Gore 49ers from my Packers. The Jim Harbaugh coach squad. All right. What do you guys want to do next? You guys are the architects of this break room. You guys decide what's going to close out. We are pretty much open everywhere, but like I said, the earliest we sign off is 9:30, so we'll see where we're at 9:30. If we're still 7, 8 spots to go at 9:30, then that's a good cue that we'll sign off. But if we're, 3 spots to go, 2 spots going something, we'll give you extra minutes. But like I said, guys, it's the point of the night where you guys want to keep on breaking. You got to prove it. I'll do a quick top-to-bottom rundown to show off what we have in the break room. Start off with the diamonds, the best bang for your buck in the break room. Aiden Hutchinson, Devontae Adams, Jordan Love, LaDainian Tomlinson, and the 2 speed flexes at the bottom. Steve Smith Sr. and Kurt Warner. We also have secondary headliners, Rondé Barber and Tiki Barber, still out there in the diamonds. Authentics or better in every single box. The vault, still have that Reggie Wayne speed flex out there. Paul, there's 1 box left, and it is from the and more section, my friend. So we do not know who's in the last box in the jersey. It's 1 box left, 1 from the and more section. The vault, Michael Irvin and Reggie Wayne speed flexes, along with Saquon Barkley and Drew Brees, authentics. We also have 2 vault keys, the $100 and the $50 vault key in the vault. Let me show off the video for that Reggie Wayne, because that's a gorgeous helmet. Whew. Name that we don't get too often. And that's the best Reggie Wayne helmet we had in the break room. I don't need to double check. I know that for a fact by just looking at it. Awesome, awesome hit right there. Practice squad, we just did. Triple sign Cowboys jersey, the Lawrence Taylor football. Double up with those 2 in the NFC East. We have Barry Sanders on the mini slate. And then the 3 speed flexes, the 2 in the NFC South getting that double. Mike Allstott and Chris Olave. And then we have Kenneth Walker III for the Seattle Seahawks. Secondary headliner, Mongo, Hall of Famer Steve McMichael. Jerseys, 1 box to go. It's from the and more section, but close that out with a brand new jersey in the room in the minis, which is an automatic double box break. Lawrence Taylor, Kurt Warner, Eric Dickerson, Michael Irvin, Kyron Williams, Jamar Chase. And then we have Frank Gore and Thurman Thomas in the minis. So, guys, like I said, you guys want to keep on going tonight? Let's close out the breaks. If not, we'll sign off. And any spot that bought into tonight that did not get broken into, you just get transferred over to the next show. The next show being the 9 a.m. show tomorrow morning. We're on every day, all day. 9 a.m., 12 p.m., 3 p.m., 6 p.m. Central Time. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. Just from what I read in the comments, I think Twitch is the best, especially if you want to comment for your box calls or just delay-wise. I think the chat will agree on that Twitch will probably be the best option. I know sometimes we get comments that there's delays on Facebook and YouTube. So looking at that page right now. But a fun show here in the break room. I think Steven agrees with me on this, but the star of the show, the number 1 star would be this triple signed Buffalo Bills, the 3 Hall of Famers. I mean, the 3 anchors of the Bills in the 90s, right? Jim Kelly, Thurman Thomas, and Andre Reed. This is the ultimate Bills list. This is a beautiful speed flex, too. This is one by Samuel in the vault. 13 boxes left in that vault. We got 2 flexes, 2 wide receivers, a Hall of Famer, the playmaker, Michael Irvin, who is just going to rise in popularity once that Cowboys documentary comes out on Netflix in August, right?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, Michael Irvin already popular, but as soon as the younger generation watches that documentary, it's going to be a whole new fans for Michael Irvin, the playmaker.
He was like that.
Mm-hmm. I know there's an interesting story in the Jeff Pearlman book about a time where they had the team barber, and Michael Irvin wanted his haircut, and there was a teammate already in the chair, and Michael was like, well, you're getting up, and they had allegedly they had a fight over it. I'm sure they'll talk about this in a documentary. I don't want to spoil it. Some good stuff. Entertaining stuff about that Cowboys dynasty team,
I'm
the
guessing
triplets.
he ended up in the chair.
I don't know if he ended up getting his haircut. I mean, eventually, I think he ended up getting his haircut. Allegedly, he did something that gets you in trouble. But I think it all worked out in the end.
Fair enough.
For the Cowboys. Michael Irvin, playmaker, in the vault. It's an old urban legend. Like I said, it's allegedly. It's in the Jeff Pearlman book that him and one of his teammates, they were fighting over who's going to be next for the haircut. And someone might have got stabbed with scissors in the altercation.
Jeez Louise.
Allegedly. Just want to say that. Allegedly. That was in the Jeff Pearlman book. Jeff Pearlman, great author, by the way.
So, probably happened.
All I know is Jerry took the team. They took care of it. It was all, worked it out. But there's going to be some fun stories in that documentary. I can't wait. Month away. I think it's August 19th.
Right in the middle of football season.
Yeah. Right. Oh, perfect. Right. Lead you right into football season.
And you got Hard Knocks probably coming up soon.
Oh, that is perfect. I was about to.
Who's Hard Knocks this year?
Buffalo.
Bills?
Yeah, the Bills. I think this is the first time where it's a team that's been in the playoffs previously the year before. Because they had those weird rules where it couldn't be a team that made the postseason. It couldn't be a team that did it like in the past 5 years. I think they were just like, you know what? Screw it. It's Big Buffalo. Josh Allen's popular. People want to see him. Which, hey, I'll be watching it.
Right.
So, guys, it's 9:30 right now in the break room. I'm going to refresh the page, Steven. Did we have any orders? No orders in that draft day series.
We had the one. Samuel Liskey.
The one from Samuel.
I mean, it was before the show, but it was for our show, so.
We said it. Let's do it.
Yeah, I say give it to him.
We said it before the show. Let's do it. We're people of our word. So, Samuel, we'll take you to the Wheel Off 100. That's the easiest Chase Wheel spin we ever did. So, Samuel, if you're watching right now, let us know what number you would like us to start this wheel at If not, if you're not watching, we automatically spin at 1. But we did say, hey, anyone who bought a spot for our show for that draft day series, we'll add you to the Chase Wheel Spin. We know, hey, 12 spots is hard to close out. So we counted anyone who just bought, and Samuel's the only one who bought for our show. So
Yep.
Samuel, the automatic winner. Sam's like, damn, that was easy.
Yeah.
That was pretty easy. So
It doesn't get much better than that.
give Samuel a couple seconds to see if he has a special number. But very nice. Get that draft day series closed out. There'll be some fun stuff here in the break room. I like a good old football draft, right? Whether it's fantasy, a real NFL draft, a break room draft, it's always fun. All right, we're going to spin this for Samuel. Good luck, Samuel. It's going to be, all right, not the greatest, but not the worst. $42.
42.
$42 going to Samuel Liskey's way. So, Samuel,
Easy
congrats on that. Thank you for getting that spot in the draft day series. 12 spots to go, guys. In that, I'll do one last refresh to see if there's a last-second buzzer beater to close anything out. Nope, I'm seeing 7s. I'm seeing 8s. Steven, awesome show, my man.
Yeah, you
I'll
too.
see you next Tuesday for our 3 p.m. shows.
Yes.
And I'll be back here in the break room tomorrow. Actually, I have to get my days confused. I'll be back here tomorrow here in the break room. You'll be back here on Sunday, right, in the break room?
Sunday, yes.
Sunday here in the break room with Ricky. So, Steven, awesome job. Guys, if you're watching the show right now, you can get your spots while we're off the air. Have a nice pre-fill for the guys at 9 a.m. tomorrow. And like I said, if you bought a spot tonight and we did not close that break during this show, do not worry. Do not lose your spot. And you don't have to be present. We get it sometimes if these breaks happen in the morning. You're like, hey, man, I got work or I got to take the kids to school. I got something to do. You don't have to be present. You come in. If you see your break's already done on our webpage and you're like, hey, here's my order number. Can you please give me the results of that break? Whoever's producing, they'll let you know. I'll be here at 6 p.m. So if I'm here and you ask, I'll happily let you know. But fun show tonight here in the break room. Going to be a fun show tomorrow. So definitely come back in the break room. We're on every day, all day, 9 a.m., 12 p.m., 3 p.m., 6 p.m., every day of the week, even on holidays, guys. So take care. Have a great, great rest of your night.